Did he? You sent
He
him the
looked.
thing, right?
He synced it. He ain't seen that. He synced it though.
He synced it.
He synced it. Yo, nah, yo, look at this shit. Hold up. Where we at? Yeah, share screen. Nah, yo, look at this shit, yo.
The fuck?
Nah, yo.
Nah,
yo.
Yo, what the?
Yo, look at this shit, yo.
Hold up, yo. And this is a new update?
This is the new update. What up, baby? What up, McKenna?
What up, baby? What up, McKenna? Wait, whoa.
Yo.
I'm confused.
Yo.
I'm confused, yo. I'm confused. So typically when they update Midjourney, it's expressed on the user end by putting in a certain prompt, right? What's the prompt?
V4.
Version 4.
Double hyphen V space 4. And this is the alpha.
What?
Yeah.
So this ain't even. Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, this is ridiculous. Hold up, yo. I gotta try something else. Hold up. Where we at?
Oh shit! Because you know how I do it. I don't even put that in there. Like the new versions and stuff. Like put it in there. I just go to the settings and just put it as part of and just fuck that. And I'm about to do that now. Yo, this is crazy.
Let me see. Copy. Paste.
This is crazy. McKenna says it's already 91 degrees.
God damn it.
And 81% indoor humidity. That's crazy. Don't let that work out for you too well.
That's terrible. You should boycott McKenna.
Why they invalid? Oh, so you can't use version 4 with the test?
No, it's because the test is a thing. Version 4 is a thing. It's they're in the same group of things.
Got you.
You can't use test P or creative.
I'm gonna try five fingered hand again. Impress me when y'all get that part right.
I mean, sure.
91 degrees outside. You know, I ain't tripping.
It's warm here too, though.
Yeah, it is. It's like 73 right now, which means it's going to be definitely warmer by the. We might get 80 today in the fall. It's entirely possible. Let me see what the.
I'd rather not.
Let's see what the projected temperature is.
Like we can not and say we did. We can always do that.
What up, Bowflex?
Bowflex?
Nah, we not 76, but 76 is close.
Damn, that's still
that's close. Yo, it worked.
No, it didn't.
All right, let me show you something. Let me show you something. My farm.
Yo, yo.
Now I have to.
Yo, look at this shit.
That's crazy. Okay, so it actually it did and it didn't. It's better. It's better, but
it's not quite.
No, it's better though, but it's not quite. It's just they still got some work to do on it. But I figure if it's in combination with an entire portrait, that would be better than what we've been getting.
This is
holy
ridiculous.
Shit.
Yo, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Yo, Bowflex, they put a experimental update to Midjourney.
What is going on? This is wild.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you. This is wild.
This is crazy. Hold up, yo. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
Right.
Hey,
you know what we typically was getting, right?
Right.
You know,
That's pretty damn close.
so now picture this in combination with an entire full body portrait, right?
Right.
That no one would really even be able to notice for real, right? Because the fingers aren't all super deformed. And mind you, this is the first run, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't gone and did the variations or remastered or nothing.
Yeah.
So there's no telling how it could actually turn out.
That's
crazy.
Wild. Hold on, let me see something. I want to find one of them that was success, because the reason I tried it when I just tried was because I could never get it to work the way I wanted it to.
Right.
Let me find one that was successful and see what it do.
How will let it do what it do? Let's see. This is crazy. Welcome to Florida, aka Satan's swamp pass.
Swamp pass. I can't really argue.
No, you can't really argue. Yo, so this is crazy because if the hands is getting better, look, I just joked about that before we got on. Just joked about that. Oh shit! So there's no remaster thing when you use
because it's the shit. It's the shit in the urn.
It's shit in the air.
Yeah, apparently.
Huh. So now, see, what it makes me want to do is go. See, I do this all the time anyway. I get old stuff that didn't quite work out the way I wanted to, and then try to do it with that,
right,
and see what happens. Oh man.
All right, we got something that worked. Let's see what it does. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's very impressive. It's very impressive.
Where did it go? Did it not work?
And wait a minute, did you the print, the text is small. Did you also put in the waterfall thing in the background? Like as part of the prompt? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like this is
wild. This is better already. I tried to retry. It's better already and shit.
Oh, this is super. Okay, hold on. Where did it go? Because and
we talked about this the other day about people say for 5 years. Like it might be less than 5.
No, I don't know if they got 5 years no more, bro.
It might be less than 5.
Okay.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Okay, that's fine. Gotta get rid of both of these two things.
Yeah, this is absurd now. Bowflex asks, isn't DALL-E 2 allowing people to render in Discord now? Is it? I did not know that.
I don't know, but I don't want another. Like I'm not fond of the Discord interface. Like I prefer to do it elsewhere. So maybe I'm not sure about that. I know I'll talk about that when we start.
Yeah.
There's something. Damn, I can't even finish the sentence I was about to. Okay, fuck it. Never mind.
Yo, these first runs are nuts. The first runs are nuts, yo. They're absolutely insane.
Nah, yo.
Yes, yo.
They doing that. So now. This is the photo that actually I should just be able to.
Oh, I know which photo that is.
Yeah, this is the photo.
No,
this is based off of, right?
Yo, I remember that photo.
Yo, what they seem to be doing.
What?
Now let's see if
stop.
That's wild. If these end up, that's
insane.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's
game changing,
bruh. Like what? This is the original photo. This is the original photo that I took.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see what these turn out. All right, the faces aren't good. Yeah, the faces aren't good.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Ugh. You know what I mean? You would literally have to. Well, some of those that might not fix. Take it into Photoshop and use.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. That's dumb. But everything else outside of the face,
in the face, and this is still alpha, so this might get better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this
the face is not bad. Yo, you put that in neural filter, it'll fix the eye, make the eyes more.
Nigga.
Yeah. Yo. And again, hold up. And again, those were first run, right? After you put it in.
Yes.
So not
I haven't made any changes.
Yo,
all I did was upscale.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
insane,
crazy.
Yo. Absolutely insane.
What?
First run shit. Because typically what I do with the older version is I come up with something. This looks like it could work. And then I go through a couple of reiterations of it. And eventually it'll sort out whatever the problems was. Anything that it doesn't, I take in Photoshop, bam.
Right.
Typically the first runs are they're not really that usable, right? Typically, right?
Yeah.
But shit, what's up, Vermin?
Nigga, the background. What up, Vermin?
The background is nuts.
The background is almost
yes. Yes.
Yo.
This is insane.
That's wild.
Let me show you this real fast because this is what I be talking about right here. This is what I be talking about. This is first run. I did nothing. That's first run. First run.
Well, shit.
Typically that's not what happens, B. Not for me. Not for me. Not the first run. I gotta do quite a few. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. God damn it, adequate.
That nigga probably sleep.
He looked at the message.
Oh. Are you sure? Let me check that again.
Look, I see his fucking his profile picture next to the.
I just see yours. Oh no.
2 messages up. Yeah.
Yeah. He saw it.
He synced it.
He definitely synced it. He synced it. He synced it. And speak of the devil.
What up, my guy?
Yeah. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. What's good?
Hey, shit.
Perfect. Zoom.
Literally.
What it do?
What's good, my guy?
You know.
Where you been at?
Just out of the country.
Shut up, nigga. No, fuck that. I'll do that tonight, Billy. Well, tomorrow morning. But let's get this started. Big Mike.
Big Mike, yeah, because we got some stuff we gotta.
We got some shit to talk about.
We got some stuff we gotta talk about.
Oh,
because motherfuckers is
wilding
out in these streets.
Goofy, crusty, musty, dusty,
all that shit.
Soft niggas.
All that shit,
yo. This shit crazy, yo. So let's get it started. Welcome everyone to the Black Culture Geeks podcast. This is my man SPJ, you, and my guy Adequate.
Yeah.
And I am Tombstone the Dead Man, and we are just a few geeks talking about pop culture from a black perspective. Facts indeed. Yeah, we gonna be fussing and clowning.
Yep.
We're gonna be fussing and clowning. Cause
y'all don't know how to fucking behave yourself.
The world hasn't gone mad. It already was mad.
Thanks.
But the level of chicanery and dumb fuckery, you know what I'm saying, that's been happening is like completely out of control at this point. And I see people who mean well falling into these traps with these morons.
Oof.
Some of these people are moronic.
Oh yeah,
and, and I get what you trying to do, but you applying an incentive or an intention to what these morons are. It's not true. They not. Yeah. That's not what they on.
I've made a connection to a thing, but I'm gonna wait till we talk deeper about what we're talking about. And I want you guys to correct me if I'm wrong, but it's just they're doing similar things that have been done to them, and I don't like.
That's
we gonna talk about it.
Just to make sure I ain't off.
We gonna talk about it. Like we gonna talk about it. Like first of all, I am not allowing for. They just ain't no better.
No, fuck that.
We in the information age. So ignorance is a choice. Just like the lack of fact checking is a choice.
I'm so happy the way that you said.
I'm saying it's a choice. You're choosing to be dumb and uninformed because it fits some emotional baggage that you're still holding on to.
Yeah, and the thing is, they need it. They need these things to be true so bad. It's to the point that I don't feel bad for them anymore. I pity them.
Here's the thing about it though. Like, and this is what we talk about when we talk about the big picture. In the big picture, you don't need those things to be true. In the big picture, you need to accept the reality. In the big picture, because we can't make change or make a decision that brings us into a different result until you acknowledge. It's like if you're lost and somebody gives you a map, you first have to figure out where you are.
No, I just
so you can plan where you're going to go.
If you're lost and you look, then you will find me. Time after time.
Yo, this
what? No,
is bugging.
No,
wow.
This nigga is bugging, yo.
That's wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's Cindy Lauper. How can she be wrong?
I will be
wrong. You said that's Cindy Lauper. That's never wrong. You know
I'm out.
If you run, you will catch me. I'll be waiting.
I hate this nigga.
Time after time. I'm just saying, like.
And you know what? I came into this shit like, yo, I miss James. Not no more.
Yo, the one thing that is a constant in this family over here is that we will miss each other until we find each other.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's evident.
Because the ecosystem in the chat and like I'm usually on beast mode because I know I have to be. But it was nice to like have normal conversations without knowing that I'm gonna be attacked. But then I had to put my hyena face back on because I'm like, look who's that? No other than my man Tomb.
Look, bro. Look, all I'm saying is that is a constant. Like one of us will be gone for a while. They gone. It don't take long to miss them. Just a couple days, whatever. Damn, man. Fuck. And then we come back. They go, oh yeah, I hate this motherfucker.
and then the thing is, my dumb ass be forgetting that niggas gonna come back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, coming back like we avenging our brother's death. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's not like oh, what's up? How you been? Nah, it's straight to the bullshit.
Come on, nigga. Let me tell you something. First of all,
straight to the bull. No, but I respect the energy though, because that means like
look, there are people. There are
like that.
Close friends of mine that your life take different paths, right? And you wind up not hearing from each other a year, 2 years, sometimes 5 years. And then some stroke of whatever coincidence, y'all wind up in the same place at the same time. Nigga, nothing for me changes.
That's a fact.
My homeboy that passed away, rest in peace to Spice, right?
That's a piece.
Spice. I hadn't talked to Spice like in a couple of years. And then he hits me up one day when he was in the hospital. It was a month before he died. He was in the hospital. And nothing. We immediately started. We was all kinds of motherfuckers on this call. All kinds of you ain't shits. Now you ain't shit. Your mama this, your mama that. All of that. And we hadn't talked in years. Because it don't. Come on, bro. Like,
it don't matter.
Nah, this don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't. That's why it's like only certain niggas can get away with certain shit with me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like Like, because the amount of spice and toxic bullshit I get from my brethren here.
No, don't do that.
Wouldn't be able to slide
Don't
in
do
with
that.
any other
Don't do
person
that.
in the street or in the world.
Don't do
like,
that,
nah.
bro.
Don't paint no narratives about me, my guy.
I know they already been painted. It's on the wall.
It's a mural. It's a mural at this point. It's a mural at this point. Listen. What I will say to you is that, they say that there should be an end to toxicity, but I think it depends on what poison got you toxic.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it's bigotry,
poison depends on the dose.
Then that's some bullshit. Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Exactly. But if it's I'm always troll my friends.
Clearly.
Then that form of toxicity, it ain't going nowhere.
No shit.
No time soon. No fucking time soon. And I wouldn't expect it because once it does, I'll be like, what the fuck is going on?
Going nowhere.
It ain't. See, this ain't good.
You're
not doing this. Stop.
Definition of half troll. Asshole.
Oh man. But people been bugging. People been tripping. But I'm just gonna tell y'all a little bit of I don't even know if I could say it's this week, but some funny things, some updates on some stuff, right? So as you know, we are in the beginning part of November.
Hey guys, real quick, can I do a thing?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I want to share something because I'm working on my schoolwork. I was wondering if I could show what I'm working on while we're talking on the pod.
I don't care.
As long as you can.
Yeah. right. As long as you can and shit.
Proceed.
So y'all know that fig tree out in the backyard I talk about all the time. So that motherfucker is down. What was down?
It should be hibernating at this point.
But see, this is the thing, bro. It was down to 4 figs left on that tree at the very top. I go outside and I see squirrels going. They ours. They ours. They took the last 4 off there and rolled out. And you should have seen, the glee. I've never seen fruit have this effect. The glee as they bounded with it in their mouths. One standing on top of the fence. Look at these. See, I was always under the impression growing up that they buried stuff. It's right before winter, right? Squirrels
if they're not hungry, nigga, they still eat, motherfucker.
But this around the time, I figured,
I get that, but just because it's cold don't mean they're not hungry, my guy.
Yo, they was fucking the shit up, and then on top of that, I have never heard so much chatter.
Oh, they were rejoicing. That was a party,
bro. And some of it seemed like my human brain interpreted as, this is just conversational shit. But some of the shit motherfuckers was getting cussed out because ain't nowhere in the world you telling me some of the sounds I'm hearing come from them trees directed at them was joyous. It was you motherfuckers took the last 4 figs.
Hey James, I think you got to accept it, bro.
No, it's up there.
He don't got to accept nothing.
I don't see it.
Toon got the.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Toon got the keys. That's why. Ass.
No, but also the deer around here are back in full force.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You're childish.
Yo, full fucking force, my guy. I'm talking. They not just showing up 1 at a time, 2 at a time. No less than 4. No less than 4. And it's like, I guess they feel like it's strength in numbers. They feel more comfortable that way. I get it, right? But I mean, when I say now, it used to be a time where you come out there and they're really super skittish and they constantly got an eye on you.
Yep.
Now they don't give when there's 4 of them out there, they don't care what the fuck you do because they'll beat your ass. I dare you to make an objection to them eating them berries or whatever the fuck it is. I dare you. And they visit. It looks like they visit every yard around here, one after the other. It's bam, neighbors, mine, another neighbors down the street, blah 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 blah. And the only thing they haven't done in this neighborhood yet that I've seen is what the little dumb shit they used to do in Laurel. Because in Laurel, listen, they didn't just stay, at the edge of the woods. Nah, we've seen them walk down the middle of the street. Click, 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 click. Like, right. Fuck. And look, doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? But the animals around here are crazy. They're absolutely crazy. But I gotta say, for some reason this year, I'm a lot more I'm happier to see it this season for whatever reason. Because they show personality. Like when they no longer kind of afraid. Nah, yo, they be showing person. I just heard a dog bark.
Don't worry about that. Go ahead.
Because Eddie got a dog.
Adequate.
I don't want to hear it. Shut up.
No. You got to hear. First of all, Bagheera is pissed. That's
He's good. He good.
He's big mad. He's big mad right now.
He just.
Secondly, you went and got a dog, my guy.
No.
That's not what happened.
No. That's not what happened at all. I did not go get no damn dog. No sir. Especially not that type of dog, because I would never get a Chihuahua ever.
Oh, you got
leave my man alone, yeah.
Yo, nah, damn, yo.
Let my man live, yo.
I can't.
You can't.
Listen,
you could if you tried.
When I was a kid, we used to go over my dad's mom's house. It's the reason why I didn't say grandmother. All right.
Gotcha.
Because I don't consider her my grandmother. She tried to play with people too much when my dad passed. So no. We went over there, and unfortunately, we had to go over there on the weekends while my dad and my mom worked. And it was trash. I hated it. I never felt at home over there. Never felt welcomed over there. And one of the main reasons I didn't feel welcome over there, because they had this bum roach ass Chihuahua named Popcorn. Popcorn was the most ignorant dog I have ever experienced in my 53 years. And I've been chased. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Popcorn was just ignorant, yo. And the thing is, you don't have to be doing a goddamn thing. You could literally be just sitting there. And he was going to let you know you're not welcome.
Oh,
wow.
Yo, he'll literally walk into the room on his way to a food dish and stop in front of you to go, and then try to jump at you.
For I will blow the bark out of a dog, bro.
This is the thing about kicking him. You know I wanted to. Y'all all know. You know I wanted to punt him. You know,
kick the doggy.
Like you know what I wanted to do. The problem with doing that though is that he was a loved pet in that house with people who I ain't want to smoke with.
No, you're just gonna have to be sneaky with it.
There's no way. There's too many people in that house. There was always some. Yo, listen. Some of my uncles, funny dudes, but some of the meanest right on the face of the earth, right? My Uncle Kenny, my Uncle Gary, like my Uncle Lester. Yo, they loved us to death. They treat us just like we was actually their nephews, right? But God damn it, they'll fuck you up. You do something to that dog, and I did not want the smoke.
Yeah, that's all right with Bagheera.
I get it.
Yeah, like they wasn't fucking me up in there. Nah. And this nigga went and got a Chihuahua. This is a betrayal of
That's not
monumental
exactly what
proportions.
That is not what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it's headcanon now, though.
He just got back here, so I'm gonna let him run.
It's headcanon now. So
I have enough coof and decorum to let my guy run.
it's like he said, I know how traumatized he is, how much he can't stand chihuahuas. I'm gonna go get a chihuahua. And then have him bark on cue while they live. That's crazy.
Yo, that's not what that's not even close.
No, it's cool. Like we can have that narrative. Because there's a lot of false narratives that this nigga gets about. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's on.
Bro, listen. What false narratives? That luxury ass mansion you lived in down there in Florida. That ain't a false narrative. We know that's some shit. That's what happens.
I need some receipts.
Yo, nigga,
you good though.
You had food being delivered to your house, grocery.
Well, hold on, it's not
grocery.
No.
Back then.
Okay.
Like, bro,
that was like 2006, 7.
Nah,
yeah, nigga.
Before
no, it wasn't. Shut up, you wasn't there.
Yo,
it's so crazy.
This is why I don't relate information.
When this man told me that they were getting food delivered, Uber Eats and shit back in 2006, I was like, what?
I mean, it was a thing. I guess that's when they first started trying that shit out.
What up, Sandy? Whole grocery orders.
Yeah, no.
Just trucks.
No, but again, I still feel like.
No, I don't care. I don't care. Hold on. How do you feel? How you feel?
No, I mean, I just feel like you're wrong. Like, I just don't.
I'm wrong.
Groceries.
No, he.
Oh yeah, he's wrong.
No, bro,
like
he was getting groceries, yo.
He, I'm not even feeding into his shit.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
no,
let's get back to the squirrels and the dogs.
As long as you good, I'm good.
Tell me I'm lying.
No, we must band against
trucks.
We must band against this book.
Big old trucks coming down the road.
And this is all that happens. I get bullied here, and people don't see it. Even in the chat group, I get bullied, and I take it like a champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't cry. I don't.
Mike. So what Mike has done now, he has raised the shenanigans level. like there's a meter. And it's on red right now.
Like I said,
no, it's good. It's good.
In the group chat, his nickname is Addy Fat Stacks.
I'm gonna go see about Mike too. You know
you called that man Addy Fat Stacks?
That's his nickname in the chat.
Damn,
Addy Fat Stacks.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's okay, brokies. I mean, I can't.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is the shit I'm talking
because
about.
now y'all make me.
I prefer this though.
I
prefer this though.
No, I'd rather you be honest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I tried.
He's accepting, what's happening out there.
Yeah. Shut up. See how this nigga do that? That's what I'm saying.
See, I was trying to back you up, but you
look. I'm saying. I mean, I prefer this. Like all the capping about he wasn't that is crazy.
Okay,
that's
just like he was capping that he did not provoke them geese. Listen, we got a whole backdrop now dedicated to his experience with geese. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I ain't do nothing to them though. Like, that's come on, because I have a healthy respect. I'm not afraid of geese. I have a healthy respect for them far away.
Now he's not capping now.
Yeah, we're not.
You're not capping now.
That's really not. We really not about to do that.
Just a healthy respect for them.
No, we're not about to. No.
He said it again.
No. Why would you repeat that fucking boldface lie?
Yeah.
I don't understand why I'm on trial right now. We was talking about squirrel, and now we're talking about some other shit.
Out your mouth. No, both. Both
you said that
things are true. Two things can be true. You also have a healthy respect of them because you're terrified of them.
Yeah, because you can have a healthy respect for something you're afraid of. Right, it can happen, right?
Right, but why purposely try to make me look like I'm pussy though? Like,
no,
it's
you're
the one that said. You're the only one that said that.
Yo,
I've never said on this pod. I've never said on this pod that I was afraid of geese. I never said that.
You won't admit it.
I won't admit it.
All right, so that's different.
But you would say,
but don't say that I said that though.
But when it comes to geese, you did say you buns. So it's like, Kind of same thing.
Yeah, you literally used the word.
I mean, fine.
Kind of same
but,
thing.
like, you ain't gotta keep hovering on some old shit. You know?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so back in the day,
Nah, you
like last year.
Nah, you wrong.
You was.
Nah, fuck all that.
Nah, you wrong.
Nah, fuck all that.
Nah, you wrong.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't
I've been
doing
wrong before, like a lot. So I mean,
it is what it is.
I don't know what that's like because I'm.
Oh,
I got
bullshit! All right, yo,
all this money I'm walking around with apparently.
Move on to what you were saying because this motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
he's drunk. He's drunk with
power.
Yeah.
Now he putting on airs because he in the tech now.
Right.
You know.
Addy Musk in this bitch, nigga. What? I'm gonna buy Twitter too.
My man, Addy Muskrat.
That's
wait a minute. You on partnership with?
No, I'm gonna take it from that nigga so we can have free speech the way it's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know how that works.
That's never gonna happen. But I don't know.
No, Tim.
But also, of course, we're getting pretty close.
Thank you, Biddy.
To the whole Kickstarter thing. We're gonna give you guys information as we get it.
I'll take it.
Words in his head.
Okay.
Biddy got his back. There you go. Somebody got you back.
I thought James would be that, but then he
he is. But he's not gonna allow you to cat.
No, I ain't fold, nigga. You start saying ridiculous shit out your mouth.
Yeah, like, come on, man. You saw
I was with you at first.
Yo, you got 300 geese rolling through your block, and you gonna sit here and tell us that you ain't feel the way. Like,
not this nigga saying 300.
But see, Mike, that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with him being afraid of geese.
It's justifiable.
Yes,
it's justifiable.
But I never said I was afraid of geese.
That's because you won't admit it. Don't mean it's not true.
All right, then let me have that.
Yo, they was following you, yo.
Right,
they followed you to your jump. Come on, man. What?
Yo, the pitch of his voice went up.
Yeah, it did. It did.
In those videos.
The pitch
those
of your
videos
voice goes up.
Okay. Like, nigga, what? All right.
That's it.
Yo, I swear I love that was some childish shit. I loved it.
Right? Nigga, what?
That's my
Your face's pictures, girl.
Yep. Yes,
oh, my stomach.
I'm afraid we've lost the plot.
Yeah, we did.
But
one thing I did want to talk about is I've been saying this the whole time since Midjourney has come out, but I see the rumblings get louder and louder. And before this new update, I was on one end of it, and I'm still kind of on that end, but I definitely see the danger. I see the danger. I started to see the danger, right? So one of the things that we see with Midjourney and the other programs like that is there's a fear amongst the graphic design people, that occupation or whatever.
It's justified.
Yeah, that's justifiable right there.
Look at this shit. Like,
yeah, that bro. They were upset, and now come on, bro. And now I'm rightfully so, right? I guess in the beginning, because all new tech gets that reaction, that it would take over their thing. But my whole point was earlier, what I was going to make earlier, is I went in here before I knew about the update, and I put in a very simple prompt in Midjourney. 5-fingered hands. Because I was trying to make a point about they not taking over nothing. They're not taking over nothing. It's supplementary.
What is Midjourney?
Except they are though.
Midjourney is an AI.
You jumped the gun.
I did.
You did because the shit. I don't.
This shit is I did jump the gun. That's absurd.
You jumped the gun.
I did.
And all of these are based off of your photo.
I know. I could tell. I could tell. Yeah. I saw my DNA marker all over it. Like, listen.
What?
Midjourney is a AI software that allows by usage of prompts for people who can't draw, whatever, to put prompts in there and come up with some really like dope art. But it has still some work.
It has limits.
Has limits to what it can do. And one of the limits previously has always been hands.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't do hands well at all. The hands look atrocious typically, but SBJ made me aware of the fact that they did an update.
It's not fair at this point.
So I went and I put the same prompt, the 5-fingered hand in there, and the results I got before I changed the setting is not the result I got. I changed the setting. Like yesterday's price is not today's
not
price.
At all, nigga.
Like so now I'm it's certainly an understandable fear. Now I still think it's probably some things that it still hasn't, or I haven't tried it yet, so I can't say what it can, because I was thinking about the text thing, because you can get text in there.
But I don't think. I think they specifically said text is still fucked up for right now.
Text is still fucked up. All right, so,
but it's something that they're actively working on.
Oh shit! Listen, when they're actively working on something, Biddy said, this is interesting. Biddy said, I read about an artist suing AI Midjourney as it was using an artist's work, and
I would like to see the result of that, because that's not how
Midjourney works. That's not how it works.
Basically, you're not what the AI uses is, number one, public domain stuff.
Yes.
But number two, let's say for sake of argument, they hacked into somebody's personal computer and took their images that they were working on and they used those. Right. Even still, the things that you get out of it won't be that.
Right.
So that's an interesting. I want to see what
I want
the courts do with that, because I don't with my limited knowledge of law and my more vast knowledge of what this shit is, I don't think that's how that works.
Well, would you say that Midjourney uses an advanced form of collusion art? Where
it's collusion. It's also noise. What the fuck? Noise. I can't remember the word. It's it's noise. So what they do is they have these quote unquote models trained off of things. So if you have, let's say you search Google for the word cat,
right?
Out of the millions of responses that you get, what Midjourney will basically do is look at all of the things that seem to be a cat, and they will take pieces of those things and then put it together and try to make it the parts of the cat fit together and create this entirely new thing. So there's no scenario in Midjourney. Like, for instance, even when I put, like I said, those a couple of those pictures that I just put on there were directly from an image of Tune that I uploaded. Yeah. You didn't see Tune.
Nope.
So even
I saw markers, but guess what? There are people who I'm not related to that look like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's not really
So I'm like, you can sue anybody over anything.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that it'll go to court and they'll win.
I don't know about that one.
I'd be interested in seeing that. But
absolutely.
That's pretty much everything else that I wanted to talk about. Well, everything else that I could talk about, I don't want to talk about. So
you were talking about the comic.
Oh yeah, thank you. We are moving into the direction of getting ready for this next Kickstarter. Yeah, and it's a lot of stuff that I got to do, because we're gonna handle rollout a bit. We know more stuff now, so we're gonna handle the rollout a little different. This time, hopefully, a lot more polished, and I have seen. I want to give you guys. I'm glad Eddie reminded me of that, because I want to do this real quick.
But does it want to do you?
Probably not. I mean, who would? Let's see. Give y'all just some quick teasers of unfinished stuff, but pretty dope. All right. Pretty dope.
Oh wow.
Pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just some, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just some
actively things are happening.
Actively things are happening. Things aren't finished.
Yeah.
Right.
But
things are happening.
I like them niggas in the back.
Yo, I mean, they trying to kill something. They try to kill something. But yeah, we are like I said, getting stuff together for that. We have another meeting. We're trying to get together with everybody that's on the staff so we can coordinate certain shit better.
Yeah.
And of course, the more we learn about, the more these we do, the better we learn about that shit. And each time it'll get more efficient. I see other people that have been doing it for years now with these Kickstarters for their indies, and they got that shit down to a science.
Right.
That's what we want. Also, an update on the metal covered books for those that supported that tier. Joseph just received them yesterday. He's gonna sign his name on it, and he's gonna send it to Gray. Gray's gonna sign it, and then he's gonna ship it out. So all of that is well within motion.
Word.
Everything is moving with that. And yeah, that's gonna be my update. What about you, Ed? And put your schoolwork back on the screen.
I'm waiting for you. Word. Thank you. What's been going on? Just this
Everything?
shit. Just been working on my school shit. I'm kind of behind because I needed a mental break because I'm the type of person when there's too much going on.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to like sit back and chill and assess everything because
facts.
There's things that I have to, even though I'm in school and I told y'all before, I'm still trying to get my transcripts for my high school diploma because they're nowhere to be found because the school that I went to after I dropped out, they don't exist anymore.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It's ass.
Very stupid.
My only recourse is to possibly go to school for my GED out here, which will keep me in school, but I have to do it by a certain amount of time. So I have to call these people to see if they found my transcripts and then try to find my transcripts. And I've already tried to call the school that I went to for, what was it called? Web design.
Yeah.
For my shit. And the likelihood of them finding it is very unlikely. So.
Really?
Yeah, I think I might just have to go the route of thugging it out and going to school while doing my GED at the same time. But I don't think it takes that long to get your GED though. But
my brother went and got his of course years and years ago. And I'm trying to remember how long it took him to do it. But I think you're right. I don't think it takes super long.
They say like the most of it say like 3 months, but you can take the test whenever you want. You just gotta prep. You just gotta prep for it. So
you gotta prep for it, right?
Yeah. So I'm guessing,
like, and they have courses. They have little classes too,
to
get you
ready for it. Yeah. So I'm thinking I might have to go that route because I think by January or February, if I don't have that in order, I won't be able to be in schools anymore. And it's just like I just started. I'm into it. I like it. And just thinking about
a lot to get there.
Yeah, to get there. Yeah, and then knowing that this might get in the way of that, then I'm wondering, all right, so
hold up, yeah.
If I do gotta just go get my GED, how long are y'all willing to wait until I could start my classes again? Will I have to wait till next semester? And then I'm thinking about shit. How's that going to affect my financial aid? Will I have to get another loan all over again on top of this other loan? And you know what I'm saying? So
that's a good question.
Choices are depending on the answers. Choices are going to have to be made depicted on the answers that I get back, which I'm going to find out this weekend. So yeah, I'm behind in school, but I have all A's for now. I'm only behind because this thing right here, I've already did it, but I wanted to do it again to make sure that I understand what I'm doing. The only thing I have to do is send it in as work that I actually did it. And I'm also waiting. This is what I was telling y'all last week that we have the kit that we're supposed to get, but it's still back ordered. And we're supposed to have it by the third week of our class. The third week is coming up Monday. And I still don't have the kit. But that doesn't stop us from being able to make the in-home alarm system.
Yeah, because you say you could still just do it on there.
Yeah, okay. but I want it hands-on because
of course,
yeah. Since I do hands-on shit with my computer anyway, like I've taken shit apart, put things together, all that. Just off the whim of watching shit on YouTube, like it would be nice to know like the core tech of the tech core of it, like hands-on, actually doing this shit. So yeah, and it's kind of getting me down, but I'm not gonna let it fuck me up. And then the whole
algebra,
and then the whole algebra side of it, I've been slacking on that shit because that shit's scaring the hell out of me. So tomorrow I'm gonna just all day catch up on the shit that I've been slacking on. It's just been a lot just been going on, you know, just keeping up with bills, having to work, and just dealing with people at my job. And, you know, it's just
0 stars ghetto would not recommend.
Just saying, dog.
Yeah,
I'm not telling people don't work and don't go to school and don't better yourself.
No. Clearly you have to, but no,
it's not as easy as it seems, and you have to have like strong willpower in order to be successful with this shit. And going into week 2, like I could do this shit clearly, you know what I mean? It's just I needed a mental break because just a lot's just been going on.
Facts.
But yeah, that's pretty much been my week.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, there's more things, but it ain't really worth talking about because it encompasses everything else I was saying. You know what I mean? So
okay, yeah, word. You care to fill the people in on exactly what you're doing on that?
Oh shit! Damn, I totally forgot about that. Literally, my bad. So what I'm doing here, I'm using this.
Also, stop smoking. But we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. I'm just.
Oh no, I was gonna move forward. I was gonna.
Okay.
Move past.
All right.
All right. So what I'm doing here, I'm using the circuit board, and not a circuit board, but I think it's a circuit board, Arduino pad, and a breadboard to make these LED lights turn on. I've already did one before, so let me show y'all the old one that I did. Hopefully, porno doesn't pop up.
Wow, I see it right there.
Okay, boom. Because it could have popped up Twinker. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
So this is the first model that I built. So the point is to turn on.
What?
Shut up.
Sorry.
So the whole goal is to use the Arduino pad and the breadboard, connect everything to make sure these lights turn on. So this was my first crack at it, and I did it.
Crack addict.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what I said. So let's see if this one works. Start the simulation. Boom, turns on. So this is the one that I'm going to turn in. Well, like I said, I'm gonna duplicate it just to make sure I'm refreshed on it. I know what I'm doing. And then also there's the codes. Like you just don't plug these things up and it turns on. So since we don't put in the codes manually and we don't have to because that's not what we're learning right now, we have these pins and like this is the output. So I have an output sets a set pin, and then you set this to 13 because that's what this is connected to. It's connected to the 13 slot right here. And then all the other shit, like this is the ground. The black is the ground. You connect that to here. And then the sys, I believe that's the SV. You connect the red shit to the SV. And then you connect all the other parts accordingly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's a 5.
That was a 5? No. Oh, the 5. Yeah, the 5E. The 5E, my bad. I was looking at the shit on the screen that we're potting from. My bad. Yeah, that's the 5E, and that's where all the red cords that are connected to the 13 are connected through the breadboard. Well, the breadboard is connected to that through that, and then the ground is all the black wires. Yeah. So since we don't have to put in code manually, all we do is use these pins. So the set pin for the output is going to be 13 because it's connected to the 13, and then we set it on high. And then we use the wait so that way it turns off.
Right.
And it's a 1 second wait. And then if you wanted to turn back on, so it's like it's repetitive, you have to set another pin for the LED to 13 and at low. And then you set another control that's a weight to 1, and then it just does it over and over again. And I'll show y'all again.
Word.
Yeah, and then if I change the seconds for the weight, let's see if I can do that. No, not like that. Yeah, I gotta put in. I'm gonna do it for 5 seconds for each one. Start simulation. It's on for 5 seconds. That should cut off. Boom. Let's just cut back on. Boom. So that's basically what I'm learning right now in my IT class.
Word.
So I'm gonna switch back over, but that's been pretty much my week. I'm gonna try to duplicate this again. If y'all want to take it off the screen in school, I just wanted to show y'all what I've been working on. Because like I said, like through this journey of going to school, I want the people that I care about the most to be involved. And that includes you two, Marissa, and everybody that tunes in to Black Culture Geek. So shout out to y'all.
Bet.
Yeah.
So I'm personally glad to see Addie seems excited about
absolutely
this shit right here.
Hell yeah. Because I figure I deal with tech all the time, so I'm like, shit, why not be more embedded in it? You know what I mean? Get more.
It's definitely a reasonable.
More
absolutely, that's a reasonable. Because a lot of times people will, when they go for higher education, a lot of times people look at the numbers and go, "Oh, if I get into this field, I could get a job doing this and make a certain amount of money." But the question they never ask themselves is, are you even interested in that field? Are you even interested in that part?
And here's the crazy thing about it, right? When I signed up for it, I was strictly just going to go into cybersecurity. I have a little bit of idea what that is. You know, like keeping track of people's like credit card information, all that shit to keep it safe and all that. That's all I know from it. So when the dude kicked to me, he was like, "Oh, do you know there's other things you could do with IT other than that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm aware, but I don't know what those things are." Then I'm like, that's the point. I don't know what those other avenues are.
Right.
Instead of just jumping straight into cybersecurity and then you decide you don't like it, just get into the introduction to tech, and then you could pick different fields that you feel is more, you know, what's the word, like for you. You know what I mean? So
it makes sense, bro.
Yeah. And I'm enjoying it. I'm learning about machine learning and different AIs. Like machine learning is like machines that are created in order to like the data that they get, they're able to take that data and solve different problems. And there's certain technology that you only put in like codes and shit for them to do one thing, and that's all they can do.
I know one thing with the machine learning stuff. We use that all the time with certain plugins that we use. We are recording and editing music and shit like that. Like in those things, each iteration of those things get better and better. Even if it's the a marginal improvement, they get better and better at doing certain shit. So and it makes life easier. Yeah, because it saves us a lot of time.
They're using the data that they've already gathered and applying it to like new situations. And that's really fucking dope that a computer that's built by a human being could figure things out itself if need to. You know what I mean? And I didn't know that's what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm into tech, but I didn't know that shit because I say I'm into tech because I use it all the time. And like far more than like regular people. Like I said, we do pods, we do streaming, we do a bunch of other shit, music, all that. So like to understand how these things are working and the interminglings of it is mad interesting, dog.
No, that's facts.
Yeah, you should be proud of me because I ignored a golden opportunity.
I know you did. I saw the wheels turning.
Oh, he's about to...
Let it go.
There's no reason to bring. There's no reason to put it in the space in the atmosphere. There's no reason.
I just want to know, did I phrase?
No, it wasn't phrasing.
No, what's the phrase?
Did I say something wrong?
No. Well,
no.
No, let's get into
Leave
it.
it alone, bro. Leave it alone. Please.
Let it go.
Let me be.
Because he could have. I
once.
knew what he didn't say, but it hit him because of something you said. He could have trolled that out, right? But he did not. So let him live. You know what I'm saying?
Let me be mature. Can I be
mature?
But
I don't afford you guys the opportunity for that.
I
so
know. That's
really
a shame.
Can I be mature, please?
Nah.
Be mature.
No. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you do music?
See?
Oh, that part?
Yo, that's how I'm trying.
But I didn't even say I said we. I said we.
I hear you.
We is part of, there's
my product but me. Yeah. I got it. Well, whatever. Fuck you.
I had to ask. See, I told you. No, nigga. No. I gave you several outs.
He did. He really did. He tried.
SMD. Just SMD. Fuck it.
Crazy.
Fuck.
Look,
Yo, all right. So now, because what we were not about to do was let you say you were done without sharing the shits.
Right. Thanks for that.
But yeah, no, absolutely. All right. So these motherfuckers. All right. So last week I had mentioned that I was gonna go bowling with the cousins. I went with Just Chris and Aaron, and nigga, it was fun.
Hold up, you went with Just Chris and nigga? Who's nigga?
And Aaron.
Bad.
How did you miss that part?
No, you said nigga, and I'm like,
so
say nigga, like okay, guys.
Right. It was fun. It's been a minute since I last went bowling. Since the last time Fab deployed, so that was like 3 years or so. I was rusty as fuck. I still won though, because I mean, I'm me. But
Dick flew
it is what it is. I was taught how to bowl by like pro bowlers and shit. So like, it's not. I got my own custom bowling ball. Notice I said bowling, but because I was thinking of you, so I made sure that I said it that way.
Go ahead.
So the specifics of how I bowl are kind of like muscle memory, but the minutia, nigga, I had so many like just misses, like almost a strike here and almost a spare there.
Damn.
I bowled like, I think we did like 2 games. I bowled like 2 or 3 gutter balls because my spin was so hard, or like I didn't push the bowling ball far enough. Shut up, nigga. God damn, Eddie.
How hard was your spin?
Shut up, nigga. But neither of those niggas is bowlers. So I clearly won. So but anyway.
Put hands on them.
Oh, I won a free game because the girl that came over and she was like, oh, and she ain't know what she was talking about. She had seen the like first frame or so. No, first 2 frames, not realizing that I hadn't bowled in like 3 years. And she was like, oh, why you losing? Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that.
Talking trash.
Whoever win, they get a free game on me. And then she came back and she was like, oh shit. I said, yeah. Right. Give me that coupon.
Premature.
First of all, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Do you not know? Have you not heard?
So after we left bowling with the Longhorn, and shut up. I haven't been there in like forever. Like, nigga, there was a point in time where we would go there like twice a month.
Wow.
Or some shit like that. But that was good as usual. So moving on. People playing phone games.
Phone games?
Not in the way that you would imagine when you hear that. But so one, apparently this girl, lady, woman, whatever, apparently she's my stepfather's cousin. I don't know her. She live in ATL.
That's right.
Bless you.
Like he hit me up. He like, yeah, she's some type of artist, and she needed something. I think he mentioned like a beat and photos or video or some shit. Basically, she was spending all her money and getting fleeced down there.
Nice.
Some album release party or something
Said nice.
is coming up on the 11th. I told him, go ahead, give her my number.
Mm-hmm.
Now he knows me,
Right.
so I'm sure he told her about me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was either that evening or the next evening. My phone rang. And I had forgot about the conversation I had with him. So y'all should know by now, I don't answer numbers that I don't know. So the phone rings. I sent it to voicemail. It rang again. I sent it to voicemail again. And after I did the second time, I realized like, oh shit, it might be her. But I wasn't gonna call her back. She didn't leave a message. About a week later, which was this week, he asked if she got in contact with me. I told him no, because again, I didn't know if that was her or not.
Right.
2 days after that, I get a text. It was her, explaining that she got my number from him and asking when would be a good time to talk. This was Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I told her Friday at 6. She said, okay, great. Never called.
Okay.
No.
Never texted again. So
That's odd.
yeah, and her shit's supposed to be next Friday. So
Oh,
yeah, I don't
she
I don't know if she know how this works.
She worked.
Right. And depending on no matter what she's asking me to do, it's gonna take time and resource. And so less than a week, probably not. I ain't gonna
it's not
maybe if she wants photos, maybe
That's
I can
easier
make that
done.
happen. Yeah, but a beat or
Nah.
something like B.
Wait.
I'm not.
I know you haven't really talked really in depth, but was it constructing a whole new beat for the sound that she
I don't know at all. She said,
okay.
let me read the message. She said, hey James, this is insert name here. I got your number from your dad. He said he had talked to you about my performance/release party on the 11th. I wanted to know when would be the best time to discuss some details about what I'm needing. I said, hello. I should be able to discuss details tomorrow at about 6 p.m. She said, okay, great. I have not heard back from her. So, second, so I mentioned last week how this is new territory. I've never been in a situation where I was like actively in some form of actively planning 4 different trips at the same fucking time.
Yeah, why are you doing that, by the way?
I asked him the same.
What you mean? No, what do you mean when you ask why am I doing that?
Why are you planning 4 different I'm not saying you can't do it.
No, I mean more specifically, like it's
Why
not
are you planning that many, because at the same time that sounds like it's
an
environment for something.
No. We're not doing that. I'm not. No, see, it's not the number. All right. So first of all, one of them is in December. That's there's nothing left to really plan about that.
Okay.
Another one of them is in March. That's the only one that really is active in planning. The next one is in June. That is somebody else's birthday. And here's it actually ties into what I was about to say. So, and the last one is in the next December, but I'm not planning that one. That's Chrissy's 35th. So she's actually planning that one.
Okay.
So I'm showing up, and my people are showing up, but I'm not actually planning that one.
Right.
But the one in June, it's one of my coworkers, and she was always supposed to, not always, but a good deal of the trips that I've been on in the last 2 or 3 years, she was supposed to have gone on. She has not gone on any of them. So she's like, yeah, we're gonna make this trip thing happen, blah, 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 for my birthday. I want to go on a cruise, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. So I had never actually intended on planning this trip. My thing was Fab had put, because we know one of the dudes, I mentioned that last week. Was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. But one of the dudes that I know and Fab knows from school, he
What's
does
up, sis?
Travel agency.
Hey,
thing.
sis.
What up, sis? She does the travel agent thing. So I was like, bet we gonna get him to take care of this June trip.
I was about to say,
Yeah, I ain't even. So he hit me up. I mean, I'm sorry. When he first hit me up, we were actually doing the show. This was 2-3 weeks ago. And so obviously I couldn't talk to him then. So earlier this week, I hit him back like, yo, there's a lot going on past couple weeks. You know, he don't know about my cousin and all that other shit. So like, yo, there's a lot going on past couple weeks, but I'm now getting pressure to like make this trip thing work. So what up? He responded something to the effect of, I want to make sure I earn y'all business. First of all, nigga, you know us.
So
we not straight. No, fuck that. Listen, I don't need you to do all the extra shit that you would do with some stranger. Like I don't need that. We came to you. It's not like
yeah.
No, fuck that. I don't need all that. So
Well,
anyway,
maybe he don't want to get in the habit of lacking.
I don't give a fuck. Listen. So he was like, when can we talk? Blah, 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 blah. Anytime today can we talk? Fab's like, yo, I work all day. I get off at 7:30. What about you, James? I say, I'm free anytime after 7:30. He says, that's 5:30 my time. Okay. We never heard from him again.
Oh, wow.
So again,
oh wow.
So to the pressure listen. So to the pressure that I was talking about, the lady whose birthday it is in June, I'm at work and I'm talking to Marcus, and Marcus like, oh yeah, she called me and fussed me out. I'm like, wait, what? She didn't actually call him. He called her by mistake. Right. But it's like, y'all not helping me, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, blah, blah.
Oh, boy.
I said, yo, don't worry about it. I'm about to go see her today. I'll take care of this.
Why y'all not helping me?
First thing I did when I walked through that door, I spoke to everybody. Excuse me, miss. Uh-oh. This trip is 8 months away.
8 friggin' months.
There is no rush. There is no rush whatsoever. But she got a bunch of things that she want and don't want. So I was landing on the travel agent, but now I see that might not be happening. So I'm gonna probably tell her like, hey, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and plan this.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like, bro.
Because what I'm not gonna do, here's the thing.
What you not gonna do?
So I've never been on a cruise. So my Chrissy had just went on a cruise and she liked it so much she immediately was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing for my 35th. I'm like, cool. Her birthday is 5 days after mine. So like, all right, cool. We'll do that together. So she wants to do the thing where you fly down to Florida and then you get on the boat and blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. I don't necessarily want to do that twice in 1 year.
Nah, I feel you.
I'm fine with cruising twice, but there are cruises that leave out of Baltimore.
Yep.
And one of the ladies' complaints, we got on the cruise from here and it was tiny. So I did some research, right? I found 2 cruise companies that leave out of Baltimore in June. Guess what the fucking occupancy for those cruises are?
What, pray tell?
Both of them are 2,000 plus.
Oh wow!
God damn,
that's small.
Mm-hmm.
That's not small.
Listen. You've known me for years. Your sons helped like ingratiate me to this company when I came as a high school summer intern.
And when you was a young punk,
just but a young snot-nosed brat. Your sons were there for me, so I will always you you are as close to a work mom as you could be without actually being called a work mom.
Yeah, facts.
You know I don't like people. Why do you think I'm about? Nah, see what we about to do is, hey, listen, you go ahead and plan this.
That ain't it.
And when you come to your decision, let me know, and I'll decide if I'm going or not.
Bro, that ain't it.
Nigga,
that ain't it.
Like that's small. That's small to you. Now the other option, the other potential thing is back when she did it, they weren't as big as whatever cruise is now. So maybe it actually was a smaller boat.
I mean, possibly,
but nigga,
listen,
I'm gonna talk to her Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, 2,000 plus is small to you.
We not doing that.
Yeah, I'm
not doing that. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not
2,000 plus.
2,000 plus.
Potentially more.
Bruh. Yeah. Nah, I'm not. Nah, I'm good. I'm all the way good on that. But anyway, so moving on. I killed and resurrected Okoye.
Wait. Say that again? Because all I heard was killed.
I killed and resurrected Okoye. I hinted to it last week that I was going to completely.
First off, before you continue, I would just like to say, if you thought that U.S. agent got his ass beat, you trying to do anything to Okoye is just not.
I was successful though.
I mean,
if I wasn't successful, I wouldn't be able to be doing this right now.
Did you?
That's funny because that's literal, huh?
Did you rename somebody else Okoye and then do that?
Oh, it's my computer.
I know.
Yeah, my computer. So yeah, since I got the laptop, I felt that new car smell of the laptop. That whole everything is just so snappy and everything does exactly what you wanted to do. Exactly when you wanted to do it.
See,
nigga,
you know what it is? Because a lot of people don't have a lot of disposable income to be just paying a shit ton of money for a new computer. So sometimes we work for what we got until we do that, right?
Shut up, man.
But for those of you that have at least in the last 2 or 3 years got yourself a new, you know what he's talking about. The smoothness, the responsiveness,
the buttery smoothness, nigga.
Something
so
about that.
I'm feeling that, and I'm like, you used to be like that. So since I have the laptop,
don't be toxic to that laptop.
Almost as capable as the desktop is.
Yeah.
It's not quite as beefy, but it's almost as capable as the desktop is. I was like, all right, this is my opportunity to go ahead and reset Okoye because in the event anything goes wrong, I still got Nakia.
Yeah, facts.
Backup.
Facts.
So I went ahead and did that. Funny enough, so as you can see, it's up and running because clearly I'm in here doing this.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I'd probably be in my room with the laptop.
Facts.
Right now, because the laptop does have a webcam and all that other shit. So
how good is the webcam though? It's clearly not as good as your computer.
Have not.
I mean,
there's
camera.
no way it's as good.
Yeah, it's no way.
So, but again, a bonus of it is whenever I'm away on a Saturday, I can easily come and join in on the show instead of
facts. That's
that shit we had to deal with in New Jersey. That shit was terrible. But anyway,
I liked it.
So, I mean,
what about that shit I did when I was in Georgia? I was using my phone.
That's a fact. That's a fact too. That's a fact. So I did that. Funny enough, I don't currently have FL installed anywhere.
Interesting. That's because you don't really use it like that, right? Except for
I'll make my beats.
But
I've been using Ableton.
You've been using Ableton to make beats?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, was you talking about that last week?
Yeah.
See, if niggas was
but I still had FL on my
desktop. I know we not doing that.
No, never mind.
No, I know we not doing that.
What up, bro? What up, Jaded?
The Jaded one.
The God, the man, the myth.
So yeah, I don't currently have FL installed. I don't know. Ableton is, I ain't gonna hold you. It's foreign. It's like I'm trying to learn a different language, like literally.
And
like,
see, and in that lies the difference between you and my workflow, because the only time I will go and snatch something new is if it had features that the last shit I'm using don't have. And then, but I like the comfortability of knowing the program in and out and getting the shit done. Now it's not about me relearning anything. It's about, I got the idea. Let me work the idea. But here's the thing. The only reason I even decided to do this is because the album is mostly done. I'm just waiting on one verse. Well, when you get inspired, you'll write it and everything will be cool.
No, it's not my verse though.
Don't do that. Shut up. Shut up. Y'all both know what you're doing.
No, nigga. I'm directly responding to what he said.
I know nothing.
I'm directly responding to what he said. No, I would if I was still in album production mode, I absolutely would still have FL installed somewhere, because but I've gotten to the point where I've made like 3 beats in Ableton, and they're not as far as
you don't think that's enabling you?
And you're able.
Oh god!
Shut up!
Shut up! I don't like either one of you. Even I dislike both of you vehemently. But so they like. Don't get me wrong. I am not as dexterous as I am in FL. Not even close. Like it takes me significantly longer to do certain things that FL is just like. What up, Jonathan? In FL, it's just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah,
bam,
it's
but that's just because of my knowledge of it. I'm used to FL.
Right.
I am not used to Ableton. But
did you like the quality of the beat that came out?
Yeah, I think
that's really all that matters.
Decent. Yeah. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm rocking with it.
Because I used to use Ableton back when I was looking for a home. A DAW that was like home or whatever, and that was early on in my experience with that. Any type of like using the computer itself to make beats and record and all that shit. And I had tried Ableton for a little while. It was cool.
Matter of fact, keep talking. I'll be right back.
It was cool, you know what I mean? But I eventually landed with some other DAWs that I don't know, I just like better. And of course, over the course of time, each one of these particular pieces of software has had newer versions, added features, and all that other stuff. And I don't really make beats like I used to, but I still need to use all of that audio engineering shit for voiceover shit, video editing, all that other shit. So right now, I fluctuate in between FL and Studio.
I'm scared to try to even record vocals in Ableton. I'm just gonna stick with Studio One for that.
Right.
But as far as making the beats, let me see if I can play one. Because I gotta stop this screen first.
I see Graydon. He just got that new.
I seen it.
Yeah.
That NPC.
Yeah, he got that new NPC.
I had seen it. I was like, oh, that's a thing of beauty.
It is.
We're not about to pretend.
No, we not. No, we not.
Like, we're not about to play about that one. All right, let me see if I can network Nakia music. Ableton, because one of the best things about this laptop thing is that I can work on music in the car.
Yeah, yep.
And nigga, it's like the monitors are great, absolutely. However, working on the monitors.
No, what's the link for the show?
I don't fucking know, Tim. Can you find?
I'll look for it.
But working on the monitors is the monitors do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
The issue is that doesn't necessarily always transfer to other speakers, and I'm not far enough in my engineering process to make it always be able to sound good in every speaker. So with this laptop, if I'm working on a beat, I can hook it up to my Bluetooth speaker, I can hook it up to my car speaker, and then got worried about exporting a bunch of different times and all that other shit. Let me see. I don't know if this is the one. I don't know. Can y'all hear that? Adequate. I'm just. Tim, why are you muted? Huh?
I did that because I thought.
Oh, because of share. Yeah. Okay. My bad. But
That shit was trash, by the way.
Shut up.
Do it over.
Play it again.
Oh, play it again. Yeah, I should. Yo, that's
No, don't play it again.
So, what I'm going
That's
to
hard.
end up doing, what I'm going to end up doing.
That was a different beat than the original one that you played. With the first one you played.
I got there was another one, but I don't know what the fuck that is because it's been hard doing the networking thing with the laptop.
Yes,
Shut up, nigga.
No, I didn't do anything, dog.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
So I'm trying to figure out all that shit. All right, so next, this motherfucker. Yo, one of the vice presidents at my job has this extremely annoying habit. I don't know if he's doing this like to make double sure that what he's about to say is right, or I don't know if it just takes him a little bit longer to process things sometimes. I don't know, but so you'll have a conversation with him,
right?
And it will seem like the convo has reached its natural conclusion. So you start to walk away. And he says another sentence.
I hate that.
You respond, you wait a beat, you start to walk. He says another sentence. You respond, you wait 2 beats.
I hate it.
You start to walk. He says like 3 more sentences. All right, come the fuck on, bro. Like, what are you?
I'm giving that a 1 star. Hated it.
That shit remind me of when people sneeze and I say bless you and then they keep sneezing afterwards. Like, yo, get your shit in order. Stop.
Yo, that's like when my daughter having her allergy fits and she just
God.
all right.
Yo, get that shit under control. Like, I understand that you can't help it, but yeah.
It's too much right now. It's too much. Calm down. Calm down over there.
But then they say you the asshole. No, I understand.
All right. Well, the difference here is that's involuntary. This motherfucker, you can get spit it out. Fuck is.
Why is he doing that? Like, yo, that shit would annoy the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like, yo,
that shit would annoy me.
Wrong with you?
This nigga SPJ again. There's more.
Right, like, yo, what
landed, my nigga?
Like, where's like?
Apparently, he didn't land
at all.
Clearly, and it's like, yo, it's like the shit. It sounds like it's the end every time. Legitimately.
What is it called? Like plot twist,
bro. It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
This is the convo that never ends.
Oh my god!
It just goes on and on, my friends.
This shit is stupid.
Some people
speaking and they thought it was, but then he just continue because that's what that nigga does.
Oh my god!
Bars.
It's almost as if you rap or something. Like
almost, but. The consistency has already been that I don't. So,
I mean,
no. Continue with your story. I don't want to talk about this now.
Okay. All right. So, the next thing for me personally, well, it's not even this is one of those dumbass of the week. So,
plenty of those. I'm surprised you knew how to pick one.
No, see, here's the thing. The reason I did it this way is because I wanted a non-serious thing for Dumbass of the Week.
Okay.
Because these other two topics are both serious topics.
Yeah.
Well, the other three, one of them is kind of. We'll see when we get there. But anyway, Dumbass of the Week. Of course, comes from Twitter, which is very ironic given what we're about to get into. But anyway, so this is a tweet from a young woman. A nigga took me on a movie date. He wanted to get some snacks before we go. Nigga pulled in the Dollar Tree. I called an Uber home while he was in there. Now take all of that in, like process that. So basically, what she's saying in this original, this is the first tweet. What she's saying is, I was on a date with a young gentleman.
Wait, I love that she started off with
a young master,
a nigga. Like,
hey, listen. She was on a date with a young gentleman.
Yeah.
The gentleman was chauffeuring. He was driving. She was in the passenger seat, and they were going to experience a cinematic piece of art, and they figured that at some point they would be a little peckish, a little famished,
a little peckish.
This gentleman,
across the pond,
because he is forward thinking and because he is monetarily minded, figured it makes more financial sense.
Yep.
For us to stop off at this dollar store
because it does. No, go ahead.
Because we want to get the snacks, but they have the same exact snacks that the movie theater.
Hold on. Let me blow everybody's fucking mind right now. For cheaper.
For much cheaper.
Whoa. How come nobody told me that?
Nah, bro. It's a well-known secret.
Hold on. We was doing that shit back in the 90s.
Nigga.
And it was crazy. What's crazy about her reaction to that is that you are not ride or die.
I'll get first.
But your fam
will stuff that shit in
but
the
dog,
bag.
But dog, it's the same food.
It's the same food.
It's the same shit. Yo,
is that like it's off-brand
Y'all
Dollar
burning the lead. So then the young lady decides.
Damn, they got pound land.
I like that.
That's
crazy.
Right.
Wait. We're not going to gloss over this.
Crazy.
Yes. I want to go there.
Clearly. So this young lady decided after the young gentleman had made this very frugal decision, she decided that she was not having his shit, and that she would go ahead and take.
She not having his shit.
She would take an Uber away from him to terminate said date.
And I bet she thought that post was going to get all kinds of backslaps.
Mind you, this is the whole first tweet. This is the entirety of the tweet.
Okay.
We just want to be clear about this. Okay.
She won.
Here's somebody says, what type of snacks did you want? She
caviar, nigga.
Escargot.
Yo, listen. She responds, nothing from Dollar Tree. He said, okay, would a Wawa have been fine? You could have just spoke up and told bro you wanted snacks from somewhere else. You ain't like him like that.
That's what it was. But also
her response, wait. Her response, I ain't need the snacks. I had my own.
Wait, so you
lying. She lying. No, don't even try to understand it. She lying. Right. All right, moving on. Another comment. You tough. Because that's the same candy the movie sell for like $10.
Hello.
Wait.
Whoa. Because I'm the same nigga here that I'm on the internet. So she responds to that comment by saying, I ain't want to be on a date no more. Cap. All right. Moving on. That's Cap.
Moving on. Someone has now seen this pattern and is commenting on it. In the comments, you say, "Oh, well, I'm gonna come back to this one." So here's somebody else. Wow, I love a bag of snacks. We snuck in, girl, you need a motherfucking car. She says, I got a car. Mind you, I love a good Dollar Tree. No, the fuck you don't.
Nah,
See, you literally just said
this is getting wild, yo. This is really
she
getting
said,
wild.
mind you, I love a good Dollar Tree, but he was stank. I had to escape.
Nah, you piling on because none of that shit you saying makes a hint of sense, yo.
Wait, if she would have said all that shit in the original post,
Nigga,
then I'll be like,
there was no. There was no reason to bring up the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, the nigga stank, da da da.
If that was the truth,
and then he went to the Dollar Tree. Even though I would have been tripping for him being frugal. I just be like, well, I guess shit just added up for her. But
no, the Dollar Tree wouldn't have mattered. It would have been this is my opportunity to get away.
Like, yeah, but if nigga when he was stink, you could have just been like, yo, start that way. Don't land with some shit that don't matter.
So someone responds to her and says, nah, you saw you were getting cooked in the comments, so you decided to make an excuse.
No, that's what happened, B.
That you left because he stank. A detail that you left out while you were too busy explaining that he brought snacks from Dollar Tree.
Right.
The first time. That's what she should have said the first time.
So the cap of all cap, which caps off this scenario, she says, I could care less what people on the internet say because I retweeted earlier.
That's cap.
No. It's not cap. It's not cap. Because she said, I could care less. So okay.
Facts.
That's true.
Facts.
He could care a lot.
Jaden say, if he stank, Dollar Tree got the open.
Pass that man a stick.
All right. So we had our fun.
Oh, no.
Again, I'm gonna try to make the last thing a little fun. It's still gonna be annoying as fuck. But we had our fun. Now let's get into the serious shit. All right. Elon Musk takeover.
Excuse me. I thought we had agreed that from here on we would be referring to him as Elon Muskrat.
You are correct, sir. So lawyer suing Twitter over layoffs says Musk trying to comply. All right. So, oh crap! Come on, B. I don't care about your article. Oh, god damn it! This is Bloomberg.
Oh,
are they trying to make me pay?
Of course they are. Of course they are.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can.
How you think he got all that money? Yeah, niggas pay. You gonna pay one way or the other.
Elon. Oh, that's fire. Musk.
Yeah, I can't tell you just how fucking
The Guardian. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah, I can't tell you how fucking impressed I am with this Mid-Journey update. While we were sitting there talking and laughing, we doing old shit and like,
no, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right. Twitter sued by former staff as Elon Musk begins mass sackings. That's
mass sackings.
Mass sackings. Ex-employees say they were not given enough notice under U.S. federal law over job losses. Twitter is facing a class action lawsuit from former employees who say they were not given enough notice under U.S. federal law that they had lost their jobs, finding out they had been let go when they were locked out of their work accounts on Thursday. In a company-wide memo, staff were informed on Thursday that they would receive an email to their personal email accounts if they were being fired as part of the mass sackings at the platform in which up to half of the company could go. Before those emails arrived,
Mike is ass, yo.
He can't help it. Before those emails arrived, dozens of staff began posting on Twitter that they had been fired after discovering they were no longer able to access their work email accounts or log into their laptops. Musk plans to cut up to 3,700 staff. May hit a roadblock, however, after a lawsuit was filed in the U.S. federal court in San Francisco seeking orders of Twitter to comply with the Federal Worker Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act, which requires 60 days notice for mass sackings at large employers.
Mass sackings.
The lawsuit brought on behalf of 5 Twitter employees so far says 1 was fired November 1st, while 3 were not informed at the time of filing, but had been locked out of their email accounts. The case cited a similar situation with sackings at Musk's other company, Tesla, where the company sought to obtain full release from its obligations under the WARN Act by offering severance to 1 or 2 weeks' pay instead. Plaintiffs here are reasonably concerned that, absent court intervention, Twitter will engage in a similar behavior and seek releases from laid-off employees without informing them of their rights or the pendency
I wouldn't be surprised.
of this case.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The lawsuit was first reported by Bloomberg. Yeah, I know, but I couldn't read the Bloomberg article, so I had to come to y'all. After finalizing the $44 billion purchase of Twitter, Musk fired several top Twitter executives, including the chief executive, the finance chief, the legal affairs, and the policy chief.
Jeez.
The job cuts are part of an overhaul of the social media platform as Musk attempts to make it profitable after his purchase. Musk also directed Twitter's teams to free up $1 billion in annual infrastructure cost savings by slashing funding for cloud services and servers. Musk is looking at other ways to make a profit at Twitter, including plans to change the verification blue tick system from one that proves someone is who they say they are to one where people can get a tick only if they pay $8 a month.
Listen,
Twitter employees,
he got to chill with that shit. He really got to chill with that shit. Yo.
Twitter employees shared messages of support with one another on the platform on Thursday, with many using the workplace hashtag #OneTeam. Once staff began noticing that they had been locked out of their work accounts, they tweeted with the hashtag #LoveWhereYouWorked. Musk, meanwhile, tweeted, "I'm an alien trying to get back to my home planet," in response to, "What's the craziest conspiracy theory you think might be true?" I don't like him.
First of all, nobody says that about him. They say that about Zuckerberg. So right now, like come on.
Yo, talk about a royal fuck up. So to update on something that I said, I was misinformed. Well, I was misled, and that led to me being misinformed. The whole thing about Twitter making Elon make the purchase. That's not exactly what happened. What happened is he had already signed for the purchase. And because their stock tumbled, he tried to back out at that price. What I read in the article that I got it from was it did not include the fact that he had already signed the deal.
Right.
It just said that the deal was pending. So if I knew that he had already signed the deal, I wouldn't have even made that comment about how the fuck are they going to make him buy it. No, he had already bought it.
Already bought it. He didn't want to go at that price. So
what was it? Was it like buyers?
Hold on, Betty. No, the blue check does not cost anything. That $5 thing is something completely different.
Oh, okay.
That's Twitter Blue. It's like it allows you to post longer videos and other shit like that. That's completely different.
This is my thing, Ray. So
no, but I was asking.
To be fair,
to who?
I know. If I spend $40 billion on something, I'm gonna make the changes I fucking want to when I can.
Absolutely.
But there has to be a process. Like some shit is just assholic.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like locking people out of shit before they even know that they don't have a job. That sort of shit right there, yo. That's unnecessary bullshit. But it's on brand for this guy.
Oh yeah.
And I think one of the other reasons.
Yo, Andy, let me get some fries, yo.
You good? You don't want these? They nasty.
No, they fries. Fuck you mean?
No, they nasty as fuck, bro. I promise.
But they fries. Like,
you don't like them.
But fries.
What you were saying to him? What you saying about Elon?
Fries. I like fries.
Elon do too. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll be back. What's up, guys?
No, I'm just saying, like, there's got to be, like, it's a reason. Most people will cite the reason that they were fans of Elon Musk. I think based off a misunderstanding of what he actually does.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, they had this thing.
That's a whole phenomenon.
Yeah, that he was Tony Stark, that he was literally in a room with the hologram machine things and moving things around and coming up with it. That's not what he does. Now, then the others, once they realize that's not what he actually does, they like the acquisitions. They like, you know, SpaceX, and they like, you know, Tesla and all that other stuff, and that's cool. But I would caution a lot of people the same way I caution you about politicians when it comes to these big corporate dudes. Like, stop making them into heroes. Please stop running around looking like a disillusioned child who needs a hero to make him feel like that the day is worth getting up for. Like, stop it. These are people, seriously flawed people, like everybody else. They just happen to have more money than you.
Facts.
But trust and believe, having a certain amount of money does not make you less trash
at all
as a person, right? So when I get it, I know it's hard being a brokey. It's a hard life in the cab. We ain't talking about you. We ain't talking about you.
Literally nobody's talking about you.
Yo, in the capitalist situation where everything is consumerism, it is difficult to be a brokey. You see people having things that you don't see a way clear that you would possibly be able to have. You may see that you're busting your ass, but you're not really getting the results of that because either you don't know some shit that they know as far as people, data, whatever, access, whatever. And you see these guys, on their yachts, see these guys in these big fancy homes and all of that. And I know you're tempted. You're tempted to say, there goes my hero. I get it. I get it.
We appreciate y'all.
But don't. Don't. Because they're just people. And guess what else you don't have to do? You don't have to defend them. Like,
hell you say?
Let me tell you who you have to defend. Your circle. See this nigga sitting over here on the other side of me? See this nigga sitting out here? I know them. I'm going to defend them, which means I will beat shit down your leg. You do something to them. Wow. I have to defend them. You don't have to defend these motherfuckers, man. You really don't have to lose cool points with me trying to defend these fools. Like, yo, you look like the kid with his hand outstretched at a basketball game as the basketball players walk up waiting for the high five and he don't see you. You know what I'm saying? He keep walking. Stop it.
Yo, that's an amazing analogy.
Yo, stop it. Like, stop it. I don't rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
I solidified my spot with gorillas. I don't rock with you.
I don't rock with you niggas. Yeah. No, facts. All facts. Yeah.
Trash.
Eddie, Eddie, you were about to say something.
About what?
Okay, I guess not.
No, I'm saying, like, what point was us? If it was like 15 minutes ago, it don't matter now.
It wasn't 15 minutes ago, nigga. It was like 3 minutes ago.
Well, he's eating caviar at this point. You can't expect him to really.
Yep, McDonald's.
Fuck all that. Anyway,
the golden arches. Mm-hmm.
You got Gorgonzola cheese on that burger, my guy?
Gorgonzola cheese? That's crazy. Gorgonzola cheese is crazy.
I don't shop for myself. You know, I have my.
Oh damn! So you don't.
Oh, so you don't even know.
You don't even know. You just know it's tasty and shit.
Yeah. Okay, got you. Damn. Got you. Yo, this motherfucker is. All right. Effectively, I would look at this differently if I didn't know what I know.
Right.
And what I know is this motherfucker is floundering. He is panicking. Yeah. He is trying his best to make that $44 billion purchase make sense.
Yes, sir.
I know somebody else who's trying to do that.
Who?
Never mind. We'll keep that talk for now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's trying his best to make this shit make sense because for several reasons. Number one, if I remember correctly, the interest on the loan that he took out is like $1 billion a year.
Yeah.
Twitter, I think Twitter has been in the red consistently for the last 3 years. Like, as in it's gotten worse. Like, every year it has made less of a profit for the last 3 years.
That's a fact.
And
these are all facts.
I was saying in the tune, it's impressive for you to come into this very popular company that already is not quite bleeding money, but not profiting.
Right.
And you come in and you immediately make changes that fuck up the entire payment structure of this company. There are advertisers pulling left and right from Twitter. That's how they make the vast majority of their money.
There's a list of them. there's a list of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let me.
Because I saw the article maybe a day or two ago. There's a list of them that are just saying, that's enough. It's enough.
Okay, so Twitter. God damn it. God damn it. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Gotta make this what is it? Forbes. I have to make Forbes think that I'm disabling my ad blocker.
Yeah, you gotta fool them to do.
You gotta make them think, I'm not actually gonna do it. Fuck y'all. Twitter owner Elon Musk's plan to right the social media company's financial ship while also loosening its content moderation rules could face early headwinds, with several large companies taking a pause on Twitter ads until they have a full view, of how the platform will look under his leadership. United Airlines decided Friday to suspend its ads on Twitter. The NAACP president, Derek Johnson, called for all companies to pull ads from Twitter on Friday, tweeting it is highly destructive to our democracy and any advertiser to fund a platform that fuels hate speech, election denialism, and conspiracy theories.
Hold up. Now, there are times, y'all know me, where I will always be the first to say that these corporate entities do shit for self-interest.
Facts.
However, it does really fuck up a business model.
Nigga.
For a country to turn from one thing,
bro.
It does. It
does.
It does.
It's a very big hole in your potential income,
bro.
The Wall Street Journal reported Thursday that General Mills, Pfizer, Audi, Volkswagen, and Mondelez International Inc. to make the maker of Oreos,
if people that make Oreos don't fuck with you, it's hard for me to fuck with you because Oreos good as a bitch.
They all stopped on Thursday advertising on Twitter after he took over the company, in part due to concerns of how Twitter will moderate content. Automakers Ford and General Motors told Forbes last week that they will not be buying ad space on Twitter until they better understand the platform's future. Advertising company Interpublic Group, whose clients include CVS and Nintendo, has reportedly recommended its clients temporarily stop buying Twitter ads. Havas Media, another advertising firm, is also telling clients it's best to pause their Twitter advertising, according to the Wall Street Journal. Twitter did not immediately respond to requests for a comment from.
Wait. See, I'm always curious about when they put that at the end of an article. They did not immediately.
Yeah.
So did they eventually?
No. I think this is just the whole what media has turned into, where you got to be first. They had a deadline for when they wanted to post the article. They sent the feelers out. We didn't get a response back by this point in time. And usually, you go back to an article up the top, it'll say updated such and such and such and such.
Yep.
So that's probably what this is going to end up being if Elon decides to respond. Because let's be real, he probably won't.
If he does, it'll be on Twitter.
It'll be on Twitter, right?
Which is the other thing that's just very weird. I guess I don't know how I feel about that. So you own it. You the guy. You the boss there. Big cheese. And I get it has a huge amount of people on there. It just seems weird to me for you to be using it the way you're using it when you own it.
I mean,
it's a little weird.
You don't have to.
What's that nigga named Jack Dorsey? He ain't never do that shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just seems a little weird.
Did Jack tweet? Yes, Jack tweeted, but he never he wasn't like talking about this type of shit that
that's like, yo, he's still tweeting pretty much the same way he always has. Like, I don't know. It just seems a bit odd.
Does Zuckerberg do that?
No.
What about the nigga that owned MySpace? Tom?
No.
Yeah, like
that's why.
Friend.
I think that's why it seems weird.
Friend, but
Tom was everybody's friend.
Yeah, he was
Tom. I think Tom's still my friend.
Tom might still be my friend.
He might still be my friend.
Yeah, pretty sure.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
unfriend Tom?
I don't think so.
No, you can't. You unfriend Tom, you gotta go. That's like, can you imagine? Motherfucker doing a group that you created and shit, and then unfriend you. Get the fuck out of here. No.
Fuck you think this is, nigga?
Automatic block and ban from the site.
But that shit is blood in, blood out, nigga. You in this game forever.
Fuck that.
Fucking
but yeah, yo, like this isn't. All right.
We can't also keep saying that this ain't normal because we living in them times.
Well, yeah,
we living in them times.
Well, here's the thing, yo. It is my mistake. A mistake that a lot of us make often. Mm-hmm. Every single story that happens, before the next story happens, I'm like, yo, this has to be it because he can't be that dumb. See, see that reaction?
Remember, Og had that same fucking fuck up a few times ago. Boy, I tell you, you think it's bad now,
nigga.
If you think it's fucked up, yeah.
Wait,
yo, here's the thing, here's the thing, like. These are things. So I don't know. Here's the thing. Now, in all seriousness, I don't know if it's stupidity or if it's arrogance. And
bit of both.
Yeah, that's the problem because it's like I'm not some like big Fortune 500 business owner. Like, but I see these things.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I see these things over the horizon. When you make these decisions, I'm like, that's not going to end well.
Yo, and see, we have the same affliction.
Yeah.
Because for years I would see people, just give you a quick example of this is not, we've told you guys on numerous occasions, if you walk in the room and we're there and we're the smartest guys there, leave.
Yeah,
get the fuck out. Right? Just an example of this. When Miss Hustle went on Angry Fan shit and started talking about how everybody be writing with each other, doing this, and I said to myself, so let's say that that's true. You're not media trained enough to know, don't say that because your brand, all of this is predicated under this foundation that y'all are actually having some sort of a competitive thing going on here.
Right.
And you know, for years, wrestlers wouldn't say, they did a lot of shit. They made a lot of money.
And they still try not to.
And they still try not to.
It's not a secret anymore, but they try not to, like, they don't just bring it up.
Right. They made a lot of money. This is what you saying to make money. Why take a shit? And I don't battle rap anymore, and I never battle rap in the format that they're doing now, right? Mm-hmm. But if I can see that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same with this. It's like, yo, listen, I can't pretend to know your entire story. I don't know where you went. I can't even tell you where he went to school at.
No,
I can't tell you none of that shit. But what I can tell you is that you're in a position now with a lot of money and a lot of influence, and you have access to people. Henry Ford, there's this I don't even know if this story actually happened, but there was this tale that he was being interviewed by some newspaper, and the interviewer asked him, if he put certain numbers on the board, could he figure it out? And Henry Ford was like, no, but I could pay that guy over here. Yo, you have the assets and the resources to know things that you don't natively know, like it's not your expertise to know, and you can't see that this like what am I missing? Am I missing something? Because I'll be the first to admit, like, yo, maybe there's some holes here in my knowledge, but this don't look good. This don't look good. Who was you trying to impress when you came out there with the whole I'm a bot? Who was you looking to? What was the end game? What was the plan for the end game?
I don't know if he actually had a plan. I think he might have talked himself into the shit.
That's what it looks like to me. I'm trying to be humble, right? Because which one is it? Is he Heath Ledger Joker at the hospital bedside of Two-Face saying, I don't make any plans. I'm like a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do when I caught. Is he that? Or is he what we knew the Joker actually was in that movie? That was Cap. Because he was playing.
No, he's playing all types of shit.
He was playing the whole time. Like, which one is it? Because right now, it does look like the Joker sitting at the
I feel like it has to be arrogance, yo. I feel like it has to be arrogance.
Could it be what now?
Like, I just for the sake of saying it, let's not leave off the
possibility.
Well, the Elon Musk fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it a case that he doesn't want to let them down?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That's a part of what I mean when I say he talked himself into it.
Yeah. Okay. That's entirely. Yo, what's crazy is when the influencer gets influenced. That shit's crazy to me.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Now to a point like now he has to do it. You know?
Right. And it's like, all right, cool. You can make a decision without thinking it through. Like that's
right.
That's the thing that people do all the time.
Now he feels like he has to do it because of the
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you can't leave.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, you thought, all right, the free speech thing, we don't have to go over it. We many times on the show.
We've talked about
there's a difference.
You signed the terms of agreement.
Yeah.
Terms of service agreement. That's it. Yo, stop it.
You're not reading it. It's not my problem.
You signed the terms of service agreement. Like,
so
stop.
All right. So I get the whole freedom of speech thing, right? But if you are protecting the feelings of the people who don't need protection necessarily.
Yeah.
And in doing that, you are risking several, potentially thousands of people's actual well-being. Because one of the things that I saw was from I can't remember who it was. It wasn't, apparently they were famous. It was some actor from Westworld, I think, or the West Wing. One of the two. I can't remember which show. And he was
something West.
It was something West.
How the West was
West Side.
Shit.
So he was saying basically, he does not like social media. He generally does not even participate. But he said one of the best things that's ever happened to him, in his opinion, is when Twitter started doing the blue checks. He said the reason is because he was seeing things where some young fan or some woman or somebody was claiming that they were in contact with him.
Yeah, got you.
And it was never him. And one of the people ended up dying.
Oh, jeez, man.
Because of some type of setup situation where the person thought they were talking to a famous actor.
That's crazy, bro.
What the blue check does is confirm that this is actually who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is actually who I'm talking to. If you change that system to now be pay, and to be clear, I've seen this narrative out there. I have not seen any evidence that the change is if you pay $8, you automatically get a blue check.
Yeah,
I've not seen that anywhere. That's what I've seen some people saying that. I don't have no evidence of that.
Yeah.
But if you make it so you can't be verified unless you pay, do you realize? Like, yes, Twitter, billions of users, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's 8 billion of us, right?
Yeah.
Well, damn man, yeah.
So they're bound to, Twitter's usership isn't 8 billion.
Right.
And in that significant amount of people who are missing from Twitter, 100.
Yeah.
I might be being a little judicious with that.
Mm-hmm.
Are celebrities of some sort, and anybody can just go on and make a Twitter account for them, and then you now have this problem all over again.
Right? Yeah. It's also funny to me too how a motherfucker, when this how you know people are just disingenuous about certain things. They understand the concept of a private company when they own the company and do what the fuck they want. When they walk up in there and they say, okay, I'm here now, y'all all fired, get the fuck out. I don't democracy. I don't have to talk to nobody about this. I just spent $44 billion and to do this. They understand the concept of a private company when it comes to that, but they can't seem to understand the concept of a private company with free speech when it comes to the product. Like, this is literally their shit. This is his shit. So you, much like if you go into a job and you work there and you on one day and you come up in there and you cuss the boss out, cuss the supervisors out, call the owner up and call him all kinds of motherfuckers, you're going to lose your job.
Oh yeah.
If you sit here and cite, but my freedom of speech, he's gonna laugh at you like, bitch, this is my establishment. You're getting the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna pay you money to insult me and my staff. Get the fuck out. Yeah, everybody understands that. Everybody understands that. But for some reason with this, it seems like that a lot of people are having difficulties with that. You signed the terms of service agreement. You thirsty motherfucker. Thirsty to get on this popular site. Thirsty to get in contact with old friends. Thirsty to hear commentary from some of your favorite musicians, actors, writers, whatever. Thirsty as fuck. And you said, man, I'm not reading all this shit. Right? You look, only for you to later then come along and act like my freedom. Like, with freedom comes responsibility too. And by the way, there's something that you connect with freedom of speech, freedom of association. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but that after you say it, I have the right to not fuck with you anymore.
And also,
I have the right to not fuck with you anymore.
Freedom of these hands, because you said we ain't got to set up those YouTube boxing.
Yo,
address that.
I'll just say that's why they gotta keep an eye on Adequate, because they know he's a certified hater. He's got a special algorithm that checks him from what I understand. Is that so?
Okay.
That's interesting.
You don't want to address that at all, Eddie? You don't want to?
There's no reason to unpack that. No reason.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, have we sufficiently laughed at Elon?
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
All right.
But I reserve, order.
Oh, right. No,
I reserve the right to laugh at him.
Absolutely. All right. So, another thing that happened this week was rapper Takeoff from the Migos was shot and killed in Houston.
Rest in peace.
Absolutely, rest in peace. And then Friday, Drake and 21 Savage dropped an album, and on the album, allegedly, Drake is throwing shots, no pun intended, at Megan Thee Stallion.
Throwing shots about crazy.
Nigga, what else was I supposed to say?
You could have said
still crazy.
Talk spicy.
No, nigga, no, he literally.
No, I get it. I'm a hip hop head, so I get it. I'm not fouling you out, fam. Like, it's good.
No, I'm just saying. It's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild. That was a wild ball,
Drake said, "Well, it's alleged if it's about Megan, but if you know, you know."
Nah, yo, listen, I heard it, yo. Like,
here's the thing. Here's what I will say. It's possible it's not about her, but thing is, he's not dumb enough to not know
Yeah, come
that
on.
people would assume it's about her.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
Drake is smart as fuck.
right. So and the reaction to that, so the reaction to Takeoff passing, everybody, oh, blah, blah, this. You got some people, oh, it's the gangster rap. You got some people, oh, it's the black on black crime. You got some people, oh, we got to stop, we got to start, we got to blah, blah, blah. The reaction to Drake, oh, he's just wordplay, and oh, he blah, 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 blah. And then some people, no, this is the same type of situation. Gun violence is gun violence, blah, 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 blah. My question that I pose to you two gentlemen, is that rap? Because here's the thing. The argument is why, because mainly the black on black thing. All right, black on black crime and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. All right, so is it rap? Because it's not, this isn't a black person thing. This is specifically a black rapper thing. It doesn't happen to actors, actresses. It doesn't happen to athletes. It doesn't happen to any other of the famous black people that we, that we experience in this country. It's black rappers.
Yeah.
So is this a hip hop culture issue? Because I thought about it because thinking about the whole black on black crime, we've already if you're not crime. New here, we've already
crime.
It's
crime.
Like crime against the people that you're around is how crime happens.
Yeah,
like that's just literally what it is. So
it's just
it's
crime.
So fuck that. We're not even we're not even going to
we're not even dignifying that.
Yeah, it's not even. But it made me think. Because there's this old Chris Rock joke about how it only black rappers get gunned down, and he was talking about the police actually, but I'm kind of extrapolating to encompass all of the gun violence, and he was talking about how if I think he said if Billy Joel shot Billy Ray Cyrus, it would be police at this. Oh, he said only black rappers can get murdered and nobody find out what exactly happened. He was talking about the Tupac thing. Yeah, he was talking about the Tupac thing. But anyway, it's not a black thing because this does not happen to the actors. This does not happen to the to R&B artists. Right. It does not happen to athletes. These aren't things that happen. Right. Now, whether it's an envy thing, whether it's a stupidity thing, whether it's whatever the case you be, my theory, my working theory, and I have not fleshed this out.
Right.
My working theory is that it's an image thing.
Yo, I'll give me a second.
Because here's the thing, there's no other scenario in life, right, where the real person is expected to hold up this dangerous gangster image. There's no other scenario. You don't have to do that in athletics to be successful. Nope. You don't have to do that in R&B to be successful. You don't have to do that as an actor to be successful. You don't have to do that any other way as a fucking tech genius, as a CEO of a Fortune 5. You don't have to do that to be successful.
Porn star.
But in rap, it's almost a necessity.
It's because what does he rap about? That's all I want to ask.
No. Even Drake.
No, but
even somebody like Drake, but has to have this image.
Yeah, but also he does rap about it. Also, he's outside. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when you outside and you playing little hood games and you still a millionaire and you still rolling dice and all that shit.
Yo, I'm glad I walked in right when Eddie was saying that because
I'm
pretty
saying.
Much my thought.
Yeah, you playing hood games and you a millionaire. You go to a casino.
Vegas, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what happens?
Security.
Yeah,
because
you know what got me off of gambling. Period. When I was living in the mansion and shit. My homeboy took me to the park in the ghetto, and I saw niggas rolling dice.
Yo, Ogma's ass.
And they were jits. You know what I'm saying? Like around my age, I'm probably like 10. The jit didn't want to pay up the money, but he beat his ass for that shit.
Right.
That got me off that. All I'm saying is he's a multi-millionaire still playing hood games, street games and shit. Those things are going to happen, dog.
I wanna circle back to something that the SPJ said before I left about image, because that's what a lot of this shit inevitably boils down to. These different genres of entertainment, there's cultures wrapped around that.
Mm-hmm.
With rap, that's really no different. There's a culture wrapped around that.
Yeah.
That informs a lot of it, right? So there's a certain perception, these unwritten rules about still being in them streets. Even though you done made so much money, there's literally no reason for you to go back to any of that shit.
Like literally niggas saying they raps like, yo, they think I'm famous, but I'm still in the trenches and shit like that. I'm like
I don't make anywhere near the amount of money that any of these guys, Quavo, Offset, Takeoff, rest in peace, any of them make with music or anything, right? And when I left that environment and I saw what was possible and how this was, I said, oh no, I'm not. Why would I go back to that? Yo, Van, the dude Van Latham they used to be with TMZ on his podcast. He said the truth, bro. He said, yo, as much as motherfuckers out here glorifying it and all of that, that street shit sucks.
Facts.
It fucking sucks, B. And those of us that actually like had to be part of that and then no longer had to, we don't want to go back to that.
Yeah.
What we want to go back to that for? So I kind of look at these guys, and this is something else about Migos, just as a group. Early on, notice they was getting into a lot of fights.
Yep.
They was getting into a lot of fucking fights.
Yeah.
Part of that is image. Because here you got these three spaghetti arm little niggas, right? Who doing this music, they dressing kind of crazy, with the little super flashy, this, that, third. And they probably didn't want motherfuckers to think that they was an easy target.
Right.
I mean, you don't want to think
don't disrespect me.
To be fair, you don't want niggas to think you an easy target when you out here wearing blouses. All I'm saying.
Yo, this is the thing, right? So they went and did that, and I think a lot of it was self-conscious, right? Because you wearing this.
Hold on, wait. Augment, that doesn't matter. He was with him.
Yeah, he was with him.
It don't matter if he was physically playing dice or not. The point is you're in these areas that you shouldn't be in.
So I mentioned this on Graydon's stream. Bro, I used to frequent dice games. I never played. I'm there backing up my mans.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in there was strapped with a gun or a knife. And there were times we went in there, had good times. You know, most of the people here, people you know. But when you put money on the ground, there's always going to be tension right there.
Yep.
And on top of that, I've been to dice games where motherfuckers went crazy. Things happen. It was somebody in there from the neighborhood that was beefing with somebody else. They end up at the same dice game. They don't jump off immediately, but you know when money and you know what them dice games be like. People questioning the roles and all of shit like that. You know what this is about. It don't matter. He shouldn't have been there.
No,
none of them should have been there. Because you don't. There's no reason. Listen, frequently dice games get stuck up. Frequently.
That's a routine. That's a bitch right there.
It's one of the reasons why we go there strapped. It's why my man Marlon wasn't going to go there by himself. Because while he's playing dice, he needs somebody with the burner.
You know he got the burner.
Right? He needs somebody with the burner. Sometimes it be me, him, my man Dennis.
Right.
Dennis ain't playing no fucking dice. I ain't playing no dice. We on a burner. And what I'm saying is, if you come from these areas and you know the culture, the reality of what those games are like, and now you've made millions of dollars and you don't have to be there. If you got the itch to gamble, Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas, Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
And pretty much every major city.
Every major city has some sort of
yeah.
We got some here in Maryland.
Nigga.
They got them in Omaha if you want to go.
Someplace
Florida,
where it's safe, someplace where there's security, someplace where you know it's not going to get the odds of it getting brolic like that isn't going to happen. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. In them hood dice games, you take in your life in your hands when you walk in there.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Let me, because I almost addressed Ogma's comment like flippantly. I want to be very clear. I hate this take about people have a right to be human. When if you go back to what I said at the beginning, these black athletes are being human. You telling me they're not enjoying their life?
Right.
These black actors and actresses are being human. They enjoying their life.
So what? So
black R&B singers.
If they're not being human, what are they being? are they being one of those alien grays? It's like, what are they being?
With certain things come certain responsibilities. You can't
with great power.
All right,
is that one of the things?
All right, listen.
Listen.
There's a difference between. I think the reason I hate this argument, is because this argument is idealism. Ideally, yes, they should be able to go to a dice game, have fun, shoot the dice, get through it. Whoever make the money, lose the money, whatever. Shake hands, walk away, and have had a good time by all. Ideally. That's not realistic. That is not what happens in these hood dice games.
I'm so glad
we know enough.
But
we know enough.
I'm so glad you did that.
My thing is this. Why do people feel like that off? It's gonna sound fucked up. Why do they feel like just because he's a celebrity, the same consequences that are happening for regular degulas at a dice game won't happen to him? Yeah, it shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like even him, I'm pretty sure that he's done dice games before when he was regular degular. That's not gonna change, especially if you're in the circumstance of like that surrounding him. Like it is what it is. It
is what it is. And with what SPJ said. With the whole, and I find this actually to be the case with a lot of things, even just outside of this discussion, where people get so caught up on how things should be that they ignore how things actually are.
Because you want to put it to that instance, like, yo, rappers get robbed for their chains all the fucking time for being flashy.
All the time, baby.
Niggas on the block get robbed for their chains for being flashy.
All the time.
Ain't no difference, dog. Like, come on.
All the time, yo. And that's the whole thing. Like I've seen I think that's also very human too, because humans want anyway to feel this sense of justice. Somebody is keeping score and all of that. And I get that. That's a very human thing, but we gotta acknowledge what the way things are, not with the way you think things should be.
Nobody's saying that.
It does not justify violence.
I'm not justifying it when it happens to regular people either. So I'm not justifying it.
Idealism,
that's what it is.
Idealism is for people that vent. That's what idealism is.
Yeah.
Idealism does not solve any problem.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Not a single problem is solved by
because it
idealism.
Can't. You know why it can't? It can't
because talking about in a perfect world.
Right. It doesn't have explanatory power. It doesn't have explanatory power. In other words, to say how things should be does not explain why things are the way they are. Therefore, you cannot fix anything with that. And you can't make decisions based on how things should be. Because the reality is you're gonna get jammed up. Like you should be able to do a lot of things.
I agree.
You're right, but the reality is, you know,
that's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing. So I'm in class. I'm talking about. I should be able, right now, to walk down Myrtle Avenue or Milton Avenue and not be fucked with.
You should.
I should. But because I'm from Baltimore,
right,
and because I know what it's actually like on Milton Avenue and Myrtle Avenue,
hold on, yo.
I won't be doing that anytime soon.
I think Ogden missed the beginning of the segment because he just said when rappers get killed, people would be like, "Well, hip hop culture, they should have known." It is hip hop culture, though.
Yeah,
that's exactly what the fuck it is, Ogden. I get it. You're a hip hop head, blah 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 blah. Whatever. You know, we are too. We call spades spades, though.
Yeah.
It's what it is because this does not happen to black actors. This does not happen to black R&B singers.
No.
This does not happen to black athletes.
No. And you got to account for it. You have to account for why. Again, this is what I mean by not by lacking explanatory power. Right. Like, you have to account for why it does not happen with them other ones. And then when you start to see there's an imagery that took place in rap music around a certain period of time during a certain era that has stuck with it, And I'm not going to sit here and act like I did not participate in that.
Absolutely, I contributed.
Did. I contributed.
I did it. I did it.
You know what I'm saying? Shut up. You absolutely shut up. Shush. But I'm not going to say. But what I'm saying is, looking back on it and seeing how all of this plays out, you gotta know that whatever you're putting out there, it's creating something. We get on this show all the time and talk about narrative building, world building, and with the importance of narratives and how they're not just words. Stop saying that, because words start wars. Words cause people to go to jail. Stop saying it's just words.
Because if somebody walk up to you, some random person you don't know, walk up to you and start talking shit about your mama.
Oh my goodness.
It's a problem now.
Now you could say, I should be able to say anything I want to say.
But you still gonna get the eye jam.
You still gonna get the eye jam.
The same way Offset could gamble wherever he wants and play CeeLo wherever he wants, but consequences come with that shit too.
Why not play someplace safe?
Here's the thing. Hold up. I want to be clear. This is not a victim blaming thing.
No, not at all.
He absolutely, like, I can say
Takeoff should still be alive today.
Yeah, with 100% honesty and I'm sincere. When those statements that Ogden said that use the word should are 100% true.
Yeah, it's facts.
That does not change the reality.
It doesn't
because nobody on this pod right now is saying, "Oh, he deserved what happened." We're not doing that.
Nope.
We're not doing that at all.
Not at all.
What we're saying is, we can't solve for any of this for the next time. If all we focus on is that, we got to understand what is it that drives these people to take these sort of risks when they don't have to. They don't have to. And the discussion is worthy of having, because every fucking day, there's probably about 100,000 rappers coming out. Decide I'm a rap. I want to rap. It's all these. We got to solve for it, and we got to be able to. The same way you had these people that created these narratives that got us in this mess, that had made us think that we need to be a certain type of way. It's going to take narrative building to kind of get us out of that. To have people thinking, no, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that.
To the point of the shoulda, coulda, woulda shit. It kind of reminds me of like when people, like when women who are dressed promiscuously get sexually assaulted. It sounds like the same thing to me. You know what I mean? It's not the same, but similar. You know? No, a woman should be allowed to walk around naked and not be touched at all. But unfortunately, that's not the reality that we live in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's not safe. It's not safe. So let's work on making it a safer place.
Yeah,
bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's start with that. But in the meantime, let's be smart out here.
Yep.
There's certain places I don't go anymore because I know better now. At 53, I know better now. At 23, no. At 23, fuck it.
This nigga like, I'm going.
I'm going. At 53, I know better now. I'm not doing that.
Word.
I'm not doing it. What up, Paul?
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
It reminds me of that Boondocks episode, The Itis, where
yes,
where Huey was fussing with Robert, and he was like, blah blah blah, this food, blah 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 blah. It's and Granddad was like, this food is your culture, and Huey said, well then the culture's destructive.
Yeah,
because again, let me reiterate, this is not a black thing. Because this does not happen to black R&B artists. This does not happen to black actors. This does not happen to black athletes. This shit is happening to black rappers.
Right.
It just is.
And
once you realize that, you got to start thinking about why.
And how do we stem the tide?
Yeah.
Because a lot of this also has to do with the audience.
Yeah.
Yep. See, we live in this internet age now where, before, when I was coming up in hip hop, you didn't have this amount of access to your favorite rappers.
No.
You saw them when they released the project, music videos, if they made an appearance on some late night show performing, or if they managed to get some sort of cameo on a TV show, or when a magazine dropped with an article with them.
Now they tweet on Instagram where they're going, and you can show up and be there.
And here's the thing:
and it might be
the way the audience responds when certain things take place, where you shame the rapper for not doing the stupid thing.
Yeah,
people are human. So how many times this rapper who did this music that talked about his past, shit he was about in his past or whatever, and he bigged that up and all of that, and did some shit happen in real life to him, and he actually makes the smart decision.
Meek Mill, for example.
The decision not to go to jail and throw all that shit away for you motherfuckers, so y'all can say he was the real deal.
You know what?
And not throw all that money away.
You know what's funny? Kiss responded to something like that to 50, but it was after the fact. But he said, "When has it ever been cool to be shot and not shoot back?"
Shoots back,
right.
Yeah.
Like it's similar to that.
I remember that, and that's the whole thing. Like the audience, a lot of times, these people are just. That's why I said stop putting them on. They're human.
Yeah,
and they're going to be subject to some of the same. And a lot of us will never be in a position that they in, so you can't really say what you would do when you got 2 or 3 million people following you, and then some event takes place and you're getting clowned, and they're dropping L after L after L on your post, and they're talking this shit to you. And so much of how you make your money is about public perception, how people perceive you to be. And now, because of this incident, these motherfuckers are going in on you, calling you pussy.
That goes back to James' point, because like he said, perception is reality. So rappers are perceived to be these tough, hardcore gangster niggas.
Yeah.
Actors and sports players, all that shit, they don't have to deal with that. Like they can get punched in the face, not do nothing, and still just live their life. Like nothing happened.
Yeah.
But if you're a rapper, somebody checks you, they're gonna be like, and you do nothing about it. They'll be like, nah, nigga, but you said this in your song.
Yeah, yep. They don't realize
you were supposed to react how you said you react in your song.
What's that shit Jay-Z said? I'm not a businessman, I'm a business man. Basically, a lot of people eat off of the Jay-Z brand, which means Jay-Z is responsible. You think when Jay was in Marcy, you think Jay wasn't out there slapping the shit out of motherfuckers with guns and all of the shit? Yeah, he was doing that. What would he look like doing it now? Which is why what's that phrase? If you shoot me, you're famous. If I shoot you, I'm brainless.
Right.
I'm brainless.
I think it said, speaking of what he's talking about before, he said, from Marcy to Madison Square, the only thing that matters is a matter of years, which means he's changed. He ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that's growth.
Yeah. Yo, I would, and here's the other thing, we can really deep dive that because as a species, as a species, has it ever been safe?
No.
Have we ever been safe?
No.
So now, if somebody walks into a lion's cage, a hungry lion's cage, and the lion gets with him, that's the nature of the lion. Yo, it might be time for humans to finally come to grips. You cannot have been around as long as we have as a species doing this same fuck shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers was getting robbed back in prehistoric times. Motherfuckers getting robbed now, right? You cannot have lived this amount of years as a species doing the same shit without us having to acknowledge this is part of our nature.
Like, my whole thing is, why people acting like the jokes is a new thing? My guy, like, it's nothing new. It's been happening.
And to be clear, I want to clarify. Yes, there are select, isolated incidents.
Yes.
Where this type of thing may happen to an athlete.
Yes.
Or might happen to.
We just see it happen more prevalent in the black rappers.
But it's way not.
What up, Scott?
More prevalent isn't even doing it justice.
Yeah.
Exponentially.
Yeah.
It happens more
in
rap than it does in any other facet of entertainment.
Yeah.
We hear it at least like 2 to 3 times every other month.
And if we say that we care about hip hop culture, not just rap, because rap is not the only facet of hip hop culture. If we say we care about that, then we have to, rather than go into defense mode all the time. And I get going into defense mode against people that are making these arguments in bad faith.
Yeah,
you're talking to 3 rappers here.
Well, two. Because James.
Yes.
I didn't say anything.
He didn't say nothing.
I'd rather be prepared. I'd rather you know.
Look, like yes, if Tucker Carlson tries to make these arguments, we dig in his ass.
Facts.
But ain't nobody gonna tell me who been doing this shit longer than come on, bro. Like nobody gonna tell me, and I've actually made songs defending it. I don't know if I can defend this anymore.
Right.
Like we gotta ask the question to solve it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if Tucker Carlson says it, he's acting in bad faith. He trying to say something.
Right.
He trying to say something else. I am legitimately, SBJ is legitimately, adequate is legitimately asking, what do we do to stop this, or at the very least stem the tide? Because I don't believe it'll stop.
Right.
Because
especially going on this way.
I'm just at the point where I'm willing to. Well, y'all heard my music. Yeah. This is what humans are. This is what they are. So those of us that know that recognize this and understand this, we can now fix for it. We can now adjust for it.
That's the thing. Like, it's okay to accept that a thing is a thing.
Yeah.
And not just be like, oh, but I wish it was something else. No, you could accept that it is what it is and be like, all right, so what do we do to fix it? That's why, like, even with shit with like generational curses and all that, we understand it's a thing, and then we like, okay,
all right,
now
so
what?
how do I get out of this?
Exactly.
How do we get about it? And sometimes we have to also acknowledge when some shit is just too far gone.
Yeah.
With some shit is so ingrained that it's gonna take many generations of people being active. And then you got to realize the amount of people that are involved in this also has something to do with it. Because if it's like 50 people, you can change the culture of 50 people, right? But how do you change the culture of millions and millions of people and get them to all be on the same page and to have this understanding that this is how we're going to react now? It's a bit of wishful thinking.
Hold on.
Think that that's going to be a thing.
Oak said, "I just don't think the answer is don't be in these situations."
No, I think that is the answer.
The thing is, we didn't say that though.
Hold on, wait.
That's the immediate answer. That's the immediate answer.
If so, there was in recent times there was an uptick of somehow humans being inside of gorilla pens.
Yes.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Like 4 times. I have no idea. I don't know why
it didn't work well.
Right. The answer is absolutely. You can avoid that 100% certainty by not going to a zoo.
Yeah.
Now, there are other benefits of zoos that you will lose out on.
You
by
can
not
also
going there.
you can also scale down even more. Just don't go into the gorilla. You can scale it down even.
Wait, hold on.
Or-
all of it don't happen on purpose.
Watch the video of somebody who has went into a gorilla pen and lived vicariously through them.
No,
about
stop.
Okay, my bad,
Listen. Here's the thing. I wanted to account for people who did it by mistake as well. Who didn't actually purposely. So you could absolutely fix the problem by not going to zoo.
Let's fix it.
1,000%. It would literally not be possible to happen.
And zoos are trash anyway. I'm putting it out there. I don't like how they treat these animals. Fuck that.
That is true. But like, absolutely, the answer is don't be in these situations.
That's the immediate answer.
You can do things to avoid being in these situations.
But it makes 100%.
But
when we say that, it makes us sound like assholes, though.
I don't give a fuck how it makes me feel. I'm more concerned with your
well-being and the problem. Yeah. I get that. But
like, I want these motherfuckers to feel okay. Like, I want them not to die.
He's already here, sis.
It's a two-pronged.
He said, sis.
He said with his ass up. It's a two-pronged problem, right? So you have the long-term fix and you have the immediate fix, right? So the easiest immediate fix is what we should do in the meantime to keep ourselves alive, right? The long-term fix, that's a lot more complicated than you know it, because again,
it's a lot of work.
I'm going to ask everybody that's in this chat right now to write down for me the equation that fixes man's inhumanity to man.
Thanks.
So
that's a harder. Come on.
But to O's point, because he said, we have to change as a society. This is a sign of a diseased culture. Well, then until the culture is changed and it's different, then we have to avoid certain situations that would be potentially dangerous to us.
And I'm gonna ask this question
again. We have to do that. I hate that it's like that, but hey,
they literally cut the affected limb or appendage off,
so it doesn't spread. But I have to ask, just to do just a deep dive. Even we have to change society. This is a sign of a diseased culture. Absolutely. How do we do it?
Right. If you don't have the answer, then the answer is absolutely avoiding the situation.
And we have to avoid other humans. Yeah,
I'll be trying.
It's not. That was a little harder.
That's hard.
That was a little hard.
But
I need these motherfuckers
because
we can't need these motherfuckers.
Because a lot of the times people be like, "Oh well," when you say that shit, like what we're saying. Oh, well, don't put yourself in those situations. They say we're victim blaming, but it's like, no, it's just there's been too many examples of you doing a thing and this result happens. There's like collectively we should all decide, all right, doing that thing is going to make that happen. So let's not do it.
Yeah,
we should be able to say,
"Shame on you, fool me twice." It's that thing.
Because if I'm feeling like that, he did.
That's very true, sis. He had an answer.
When I'm saying that, don't be in those situations, I'm not saying that if something bad happens to you, you deserved it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying to avoid it. A lot of people say that shit saying, well, they got what they wanted. They got what they deserved. We're not saying that.
Listen. What I'm saying to you is when my son and my daughter was growing up, I gave them the quick fix. Don't be going down there.
Right.
So am I victim blaming them by telling them don't go down there? No. Because this is liable to happen down there.
No, but I'm saying when people say that shit after the fact, though, they be like, "Oh, well, they shouldn't have been there." But my whole thing, I'll say that too. But I'm just saying because we know from the past experience of life or whatever, those things tend to happen.
They happen.
But there are assholes that say that shit. Oh, what happened to you?
They try to say, in other words, they use it to withhold their empathy.
Yeah,
right. They'll say, well, sure, he shouldn't have been down there, so fuck him. Nah,
that's why I'm trying to differentiate where we're coming from and from what other people come from.
Yeah,
like I don't want us to be I don't want us to be lumped in the same group because.
But what I do want is for the next millionaire rapper to not make the decision to go to a crap game and shoot dice on the street when they literally playing craps in Vegas.
Right.
Make that decision. Go do that. Yeah. Also, because I feel like you got to account for so much stuff now. When you're in Vegas, Don't help your friends beat up a gang member on the way out of a casino. Because if you do that, you don't get out of town in time, you can get shot and killed like what happened to Pac. Right? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I got to say all those things because
it's just
because they'll bring that up. They go, "Well, Pac but the reason why did Pac get shot? In Vegas? Why
there were other factors,
right? Right. There's literally a video of him stomping and stomping out some gang member.
Yeah,
you know
that was like at an award show and shit too, right?
Yeah, was it?
It was some gathering.
That some gathering was happening that evening. I think.
Yeah.
You know,
it's so yes. Basically, we answered the question. Yes, it is rap. It's rap. It's like I hate to say it because again, we've all contributed to this problem in a way. Even
in some way.
Even if you're a fan of rap, of any mainstream rap from the 90s on to the day, you've contributed to the problem. So yeah, we're all culpable in a way, but until we have a surefire way to be able to change what the reality is, we have to deal with the reality.
Yeah. And I have to be able to say, we have to be able to say, brother, you got too much money.
Yeah. What are you doing?
And that makes you a target because these people out here are starving or jealous. And you get into an argument with somebody in your crew get into an argument with somebody, and you're already in a spot that's kind of lawless anyway.
Yeah.
The argument might not just stay with words.
Right.
Wasn't the whole point of rapping and doing all this is to get out of the hood so you wouldn't be in these situations no more?
That's the myth.
Like, because
myth.
The myth, but playing dice games and shit is because niggas trying to make money because they need the money.
Maybe.
Well, sometimes. Maybe. Some niggas do it for fun.
Marlon ain't
some niggas just do it for fun.
Marlon stayed with an ass pocket full of money. And
Quavo ain't need no money.
They ain't need no motherfucking money.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, he still shouldn't have got killed.
Let me tell you something. I met Marlon when I was 11 years old. We hung out.
You met him making money.
No, yeah, actually, yes. Right? So he disappears for a little while. After a couple of years, we don't see him. And then one day, I knock on my door. My mom answers. I said, "Lady, Marlon's down here." I said, "What?" I go downstairs. The nigga then shot up in height. He got on this fancy ass sweatsuit and shit. One of them fucking bucket hats and shit. Fancy ass fucking tennis shoes. And an ass, gold tooth, and an ass pocket full of money. That nigga didn't need that was about, it's fun, we're gonna gamble.
Right.
But it's the hood, so we conditioned to the violence. This is a norm to us. This is a norm. So okay, we going there, then we gotta be, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be, and we only think twice about it. And this is the problem. Because when you're like submerged in it, this seems normalized. So it's going to take people that's outside of it, that was there, that is now outside of it going, yo, this is not normal. This is not, this is not how that should be at all. But if we only let the people that are in it and have it normalized to them speak on this, you ain't going to change it because, that's just what it is. Nah, I was there.
Oak said most are looking for a dopamine hit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, facts.
Particularly gamblers. Yeah, that's
facts. Yeah, you got y'all. We got.
I mean, I can get that if like you in a casino.
No, niggas. No,
but yo, gambling is gambling, B.
No, I'm talking
about still an addiction.
Like regular shit, like regular regulars that need the money, and that's why they gambling. It ain't just for the dopamine hit.
Yo, I promise you.
I'm not saying doing that.
I promise you, the vast majority of people who gamble are not gambling because they need the money.
Nah. Because there's other things you can do with your money. Get more money that's more secure than gambling. Like you go out there, motherfucking lose everything, and now you really fucked up.
See, I see people on their payday, they literally fucking buy a bunch of lotto tickets.
Absolutely, people do it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but my thing is, I don't want to make gambling recreational gambling out to be some horrific thing.
No, it's not a boogeyman here.
It's not a boogeyman, you know what I'm saying?
No,
but there are people that do get addicted to that shit and they can't stop and it fucks them up. And I know people that have had to deal with that in their life. Like, and I seen where it take them. And they gotta really go get help for that shit. Cause
two or three bad decisions, I'd have been one of those people.
See?
Let's
That's what I'm
see.
saying, bro.
I wasn't doing it because I needed money.
Right. And see, with me, the reason I never started that, because early on I had a epiphany of self-awareness. I looked at my brother, I looked at my grandfathers, both my grandfathers, I looked at my dad, and I looked at my stepdad. There's a trend going on around here, particularly in my bloodline part,
Right.
where we have addictive personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Then I looked at myself. Anything I like to do, I do a lot of it. Some would say too much of it, right?
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, I just extrapolated. Therefore, these things that could be potentially destructive to me, I'm not even going to get started with, because if I like it, that's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm gonna do it too much.
Yeah. Facts.
But everybody doesn't have that clarity that early on.
Or impulse control.
And to be clear, that this is not the same for everything. There's some things I have complete impulse control over. The other things I do not. There are things there are bad habits, reactions that are still ingrained and branded in here. Napalm, I don't think that explains your lack of bathing, yo. It don't, yo. Listen, I hear you. I hear you, right? I understand you trying to, find a reason. That's not why you don't bathe, yo.
All right,
That's
listen.
not why you don't bathe.
Stop. All right.
I don't think that's what he was saying, but
that's neither here nor there. All right. So this
it's here. It's here.
No.
And there.
So this last thing, right? Now, a month or so ago, we were on this show, and Tim was here. I don't think Eddie was here for this episode.
I'm never here.
Probably wasn't.
But we were talking about, actually, this is me. This is all me.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about hating how culture works in this country.
In every country outside of
And one of the things that I brought up is how a certain demographic of people who were in charge of things
mostly
told another demographic of people who were absolutely not in charge of pretty much anything.
Right.
Where they can live. And because they told them where they can live, that indirectly told them where they could learn.
Yeah.
And because the places they were allowed to live weren't the greatest, where they could learn wasn't
funded at all. Yeah.
And then now fast forward to today, and they have changed parts of AAVE to be Gen Z speak.
Yes. Absolutely.
So I came across this quiz.
Oh shit. Hold up. Before you do this quiz, I'm looking at something I need to address right now. And let me get this, and then I'll be back.
Okay. Eddie, where'd you go? Why's your screen blank?
I'm working on something right now. Hold on.
Okay. I'm about to say, was there a malfunction?
No, be good. I'm trying to do something.
Okay. So I ran into this quiz. This Gen Z speak quiz. Now, the quiz is set up by the title, a headline of "Nobody over 25 will pass this Gen Z slang quiz."
Hey yo, listen. I don't know what words they're going to use, but
wait. Don't burn the lead.
It's just, man.
Don't burn the lead. Now, I and Eddie are 10 years. Well, I'm not quite there yet, but We're 10 years.
Nigga, you there? December right around the corner, B. Shut up.
But it's not here.
Whatever. Shut up.
Time is whatever. But we are 10 years. That's true.
Okay.
We are 10 years above this cutoff that they have given because they say nobody over 25. And Tim is 25 plus years.
We talking about
above. So it was food, yo.
Oh,
no, I got that on the way down.
Whatever he was to get, whatever he was to get was just a subcourse of why
this
the
is
fuck
gum.
he went to get the
Your
food.
ass.
That's gum.
I literally just said
I see your throat swallowing, nigga.
Phrasing.
Yeah. I'm still showing it's gum.
Anyway, so the point that I'm making is we about to take this quiz.
I hate quizzes.
Because clearly nobody over 25 will pass this Gen Z slang quiz.
Okay, got you.
Man, fuck out of here.
I'm gonna fail that shit.
All right, so question 1. What are you doing if you're spilling the tea?
You're gossiping.
Are we in agreement on this answer?
That is not multiple choice?
No, it is multiple choice, but again, to prove my point,
Right.
we don't really need.
Right. I got you.
We don't really need the choices.
I know what you're saying.
Also,
answering.
My bad. Spilling the tea is the slang. Okay, yeah, gossiping. Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay.
Matter of fact, hold on, my fault. To make this fair, let me go ahead and.
But I got lucky that one, because nobody over 25 should be able to.
No, nobody over 25.
No,
I
thought the answers were going to be the slang. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
All right. So, again, what are you doing if you're spilling the tea?
All
the
right.
consensus is.
No, hold on. No. Hold that. I hate that it's 2 white girls.
Again, this
is part of his point, though. This is part of his point.
No, but I get it. It's annoying, dog.
So you scroll down. Oh, what's the first choice? I wonder if that.
Making a mess could be one too, though.
This nigga is so dumb, yo. This nigga is so dumb.
Yes, literally, if you're spilling tea, you're making it. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
If you ever hear a Gen Zer telling you to spill the tea, it means they want you to gossip. The expression originated in drag culture, which referenced a hidden truth. Okay, let's see.
But it also mean like spilling the tea is being messy, so you're making a mess. But whatever. I mean, both. Double entendre. Don't even ask me how.
Nobody over 25 will pass this Gen Z slang quiz. Now, some of these we might go to the what's the name, but yeah. What does it mean if something is basic?
It's like it's regular. It's not. It's not
mediocre as a motherfucker. Yeah. Mediocre.
So
unoriginal. Yeah.
Is that the consensus? We're going with unoriginal.
Easy could be one too, but
easy could be. I mean, which one we want to click to make them feel better?
I'm gonna say unoriginal. Yeah.
All right. Oh, what do you know?
Jesus, I'm old as fuck. Wow.
What do you know? But when someone refers to something, if someone is basic, it means that they're either unoriginal or only following mainstream trends. Examples of this include ordering pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks or wearing UGG boots. Okay. What is a whip?
Oh, automobile.
Mode
of transportation on 4 fucking wheels. Hey, yo, I've been saying whip since before high school.
Whip has been around for
90s.
a long time.
Hello.
You say high school, nigga, the 90s.
I said since before high school.
Right. Oh my God. Okay. So clearly, what do you know?
Hey, yo, James, I don't understand why you say, yo, don't speed up. Yeah, like, because I've been deep this shit.
The slang term whip translates to a car. According to Family Education, the term has some history behind it.
When
steering wheels were first used in cars, they were called whips.
Oh my
God! Wow,
y'all can't believe
Education had a.
When is something extra?
Oh, when you do it too much, like you
way too much. You going you ODing. You on overboard with that shit.
Mm-hmm. When it costs more than it's supposed to, when something is very popular, when something is extravagant and flamboyant, when there's more or one. So extravagant. Okay.
It's extravagant and flamboyant.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Wait. Are we passing? I'm not sure yet.
I think we're doing a pretty good job.
Oh.
Both people and things can be called extra when they're overly extravagant or flamboyant. For example, wearing expensive diamond rings.
This is absurd.
Because this whole test has been fucking me up the whole time.
No, clearly, hold up. We got to get through this Gen Z slang.
Okay.
Explain the slang term "bop."
Oh, like a banger, like a hit. A song that sounds good.
Okay. Also,
something that slaps.
Also, a side definition, which is probably not this one, but walking.
Yeah. Also,
okay.
That's
true. Yeah.
Let's
and that's old.
Yeah.
A good song, huh?
Oh wow.
I wonder. Okay. Okay. If someone tells you that something is a bop, they mean that they're listening to an enjoyable song.
Right.
Wow.
They are usually songs that have lots of bass or a unique melody.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
I struggled through that one.
Try to guess what wig means.
Because the wig goes on the head.
No, not that one, nigga.
Oh, you going crazy?
You going off. Going off.
Yeah.
About the wig, yo.
It's almost as if you two belong to a culture.
Oh wow.
That's kind of fluent.
Yeah.
In these type of things. Because you're giving me these answers before I even scroll down.
Oh wow.
Nigga.
Oh wow.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Right?
I can't make that.
So wig is a Gen Z phrase that's usually meant to refer to something that's amazing or crazy. Or exciting, I'm sorry. It comes from the idea someone is so blown away that their wig flew up.
I don't think they failed, yo. Whoever made this test, they failed.
If I say, yo, this nigga told me this
nigga's
wigging,
right?
I ain't saying that he's being amazing, dog.
Right? No, it's not what. Yo, they messed that up themselves. Like,
I refuse to read this one out loud. So.
Like,
Palm said it refers to a Tyler Perry film.
Relax, he's right though. I mean, those wigs are atrocious, especially those braid wigs. Fam, what the fuck?
He ain't wrong per se. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this one out loud.
That's ridiculous. And I think
all right,
like move to the it's
supposed
dance
to be
or move
P
to the
in
side or
front
some
of
shit.
the double O.
Shut up.
He's the ass, literally.
So among the choices here, which ones would y'all go with? When your hair is done, a recipe for pasta, a funny meme, or making a mistake?
Oh, making a mistake. Because like, oops.
Is that word?
I've never used that phrase in my life, so I'm gonna go with making a mistake.
Oh wow!
This phrase might seem strange, but it's quite popular among BCGz, and oop is meant to be said when someone makes an insignificant mistake, such as dropping their phone on the ground. Okay. Do you know what woke means?
When I wake up from
night of
slumber and I'm in REM.
This is an interesting
one.
This is interesting.
This one here is interesting, and for a couple of reasons. Because one, what it has turned into.
A libertard.
It has changed 3 times. It has literally changed 3 times as far as slang is concerned. Initially, when Black people was using it, they were basically saying, I am now aware of my culture, where I came from, and the situation I'm in right now in this place right here. In other words, the United States. I know where on the rung on that societal ladder we stand, and I know what prevents us from moving up there.
Yeah, we used to call it conscious, being conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It then changed once it got into the hands of certain subsets. It turned into some other thing.
It's a slur now.
Some other thing. Slur. Well, no, I'm talking before you even got to the slur.
Oh, okay.
It turned into some
no taps.
Right. It turned into some other thing. And then after that, it became a slur. So which one we going with? The Gen Z one?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Not asleep.
That's obvious.
Tall,
Aware of social injustice.
tall, cool.
Aware of
Yeah.
social injustice.
What they did is they expanded the definition of that usage of it to all social injustice. But initially, black folks was using that term to discuss our plight.
But even now, they even use it as to be cool though, like because if they say you woke, you know, you with the shit you hit to what's going on, you're cool with it. Like,
Right.
It's stupid.
The term spoken by Gen Z is woke. That is referring to when someone is aware of social injustice and often is actively doing their part to stop it from continuing.
Exactly. They made it sarcastic. Now
How
it's
long
a
is this shit?
parroting point.
What does TBH stand for?
To be honest,
come on,
we've been doing this.
That's internet. That's internet.
LOL BRB.
Like, yeah, yo, that's internet speak, yo. Like,
they both.
This ain't nothing new. That's why I be so mad at them for acting like all this shit is like shit that they created. Like, no.
Here's the thing.
Y'all been biters, not writers.
This is the one that there is actual digital proof that this was being used before Gen Z was born.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's internet speak, bro. Like that's an internet acronym.
Toom, tell me if you remember this. Remember what I thought SMOL meant? Sent on my lap.
Moving on. Are you familiar with ghosting?
Yeah, because I watch Supernatural, so you know you gotta
you need salt.
You gotta
salt, and you can also use iron, right? Like
you gotta gank
iron
them.
Disperses the
you gotta gank
ghosts
them.
like that and shit.
Or
But you
you
gotta find the remains, whatever remains left of them, and burn it. That's
burn them. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
That's
No, not that type of ghosting.
Oh my bad. So like sometimes it occurs when you're doing pottery, which
nigga.
Yeah, and then the ghost is rubbing your arm.
No. We're not talking about Patrick Swayze.
Damn.
Casper, nigga.
Why are you calling me? Ah.
Oh, okay.
You
mean ghosting as in I'm ignoring you. I'm no longer. I'm acting like you don't exist. I'm not responding to your calls, your texts. And
being ignored. Yeah. Dubbing.
Oh, that one. I still like the Supernatural one better.
You're welcome.
Sips tea.
Yo, Napalm said being a Scooby-Doo villain.
I saw that. If it wasn't for these kids and that fucking dog.
What does swole mean?
Yo,
Number one,
it means the Incredible Hulk will return after these messages. That's what that means.
I thought it meant I put a muscle, you know, like
I put his eye on swole.
Yeah,
this is.
I blacked this shit. Buff. It's definitely buff. And we've been saying that. Come on, man. Stop playing.
Nigga, since the 90s.
Yeah, that's really not new.
You always say, oh, that nigga swole.
It's really not new.
I think what's happening, they're getting millennials confused with Gen Z.
No, it's not even that.
I don't even think it's that either.
It's the cultural appropriation.
That's
but a lot of the shit
black people. But it's not even a generation thing. Because some of the stuff is newer.
That's why I said I'm so upset with all these words and it's nothing but white people as the picture. I'm just saying. That's the same, bro.
Can you decipher fit?
Oh, come on, man.
You know, like
an outfit. Come on, bro. Like, seriously.
Guess what?
Going to.
See, this
come
is
on.
No.
Hey, stop playing with me.
That's not Gen Z either.
At all.
That's 1,000. Yo,
that's locally black people talking.
In the event.
That's all for that.
That anybody listening just thought I was mad that day, or thought that I was just blowing smoke.
You was bugging, right?
I was making shit up.
Right.
This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Finna. Fuck.
Yo, you know how old that is? Bro. Oh my, what?
There was one time where I was upset. What I didn't like, I didn't like that white girls would say the fuck boy shit. I hate that white people say that now. Because that was a specifically Southern term, and it used to be fuck nigga. And I was fuck boy. Right. And now all the white people use that shit to describe.
Now I don't know this.
Men.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
That's I don't know the other shit. I don't know what that is.
Look.
I don't know. I don't know what that.
I don't know what that pronounce it. Yeah.
This one I don't know.
Look.
At least you got a black person there.
Yeah, finally. Fuck. I don't know.
Staring at something.
No, both was wrong.
Oh, a special outfit?
Special outfit.
Oh, what? Okay. That's the look or some shit?
I guess, yeah. Try to guess what beat means.
Sex?
No. Well, yeah, that's one.
Well,
that's
sure,
one.
but that's not what they're talking
about.
About makeup.
A face made up.
Oh, yeah. Too much makeup, yeah.
Not even too much.
Not necessarily too much.
It says aggressively applying makeup, yeah.
Yeah, but again,
I've heard it used as a complimentary,
right?
Because
look, they're using the word a bold look,
right?
This
like, yes, they say the word aggressive, but that's not.
Mom said ass whipping.
I mean, that's true too.
The reason it's aggressive. Reason it's aggressive is because
yeah, it means good. I'm Gucci. I'm straight. I'm good, my nigga. Oh, cool. Whatever. Like
same thing.
Family, nigga, from Florida. Fuck you talking about? Like,
yo, this is absurd, yo.
It's goofy.
This is absurd.
And then I got a bunch of white girls. Let's see, that's what I'm saying.
This is absurd.
Fam, we can roll up.
I can't with these. I can't.
Yo, pets was an option.
I mean, I'm saying.
Can you explain a glow up?
An upgrade.
You were hideous at some point.
Yeah. Now you look good.
Now you not, or you were a brokey.
Yeah.
And now you're not.
Used to be a whole Lord Dubbington out here in these streets.
What does it stand?
Oh,
hold up! Stop! Because I need to get this 100%.
I was just gonna say MGK.
I was about to, you stupid. I was about to say the guy that made comic books.
Oh wow! Look at this. Look at the wikis. Hey, shut up, Og.
American rapper Eminem featuring vocal sample from the opening lines of British singer Dido's song "Thank You." It was released on November 20th, 2000.
Yes.
The point that I'm making with this.
What's the point you're making? Please explain that.
The point that I'm making with this is if the song using this slang came out in the year 2000,
where were they at?
What are we talking about?
Where was Gen Z at?
Bruh, like that's not even.
Come on, dog.
This is absurd, bro. Like, seriously.
That's wild.
Mind you, I saved this for y'all. I saw the title when I was like, oh yeah. I have not done this quiz.
Yo, they found that these quizzes are the equivalent to buying new wallets or picture frames.
Facts,
the white default.
That's funny. All right, what's next? Have you heard of the term shook? Hold
Never.
on. Stop.
Scared to look. Ain't no such thing. Whatever. It don't matter.
Come on, bro.
It don't matter. Nah, it don't matter. Don't
Shook
do that.
One's Part 2 is the lead single from Mobb Deep's 1995 album, The Infamous.
Yo, what is?
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. Nah, they created it. Life? They made it up.
Because again, I want to make sure that people that are watching this don't think that I'm just making.
You know, there's also a larger point too about this that I've seen, where, like, even from a generational standpoint, it's like you do realize the world was happening before you got here, right? Like, you do know that, right? Like people were doing things before you got here. People were saying things and doing things like.
No, they weren't.
Wait, Eddie. Hey, because ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Nah, not even back. That's
Yes.
what started happening.
Yes.
What?
They even got that. You know what?
It's not important. Do you know what bruh means? All right, I'm not even gonna we're gonna make it to the end. Bougie. Have you heard the word bougie?
I can't believe people are really talking this shit.
Bougetto was a
Wait.
hold up.
No, it's
Hold up.
bourgeoisie, man.
I don't even know how to spell Bougetto. How? Damn it.
Wait, that should say, have you heard of bougie?
It comes
I
from
spelled it wrong.
bourgeoisie.
Man,
It's actually
I know this was a song
bougie
a
ghetto.
long time ago,
yeah, but that's not where they got that from. That's from bourgeoisie,
which is French,
which
but
is but it also signifies a certain segment of the economic
I
structure.
know that was a song.
Right? Who have all this money, they have
Mm.
all this influence, they have all of this, and they don't care about the proletariat.
Right.
So even the way that we use it as black people ain't even necessarily the correct.
Ali and Murphy Lee. Yes, I knew it. Bougetto. I knew it was the song. Hold up. Let me see if it's
Am I wrong too?
But say it again.
I was saying even the way that we use it as black people in our vernacular, we're technically using it.
It's pretty close to the original. Well, the way it's pretty close. It's pretty close because we said somebody acting like they too good.
Right.
Yeah. That's pretty much the.
But they might not actually be a bourgeois person. Like as far as lifestyle, they just
No, not right. Exactly. They
That's
could
what
be
I'm saying.
brokey,
Okay.
but think that they
yeah.
All right, so bourgeoisie, Scott. None of this is Gen Z.
Gotcha. Because I was just saying,
maybe the look thing that might be
bougie been around, bro. You can go watch old
Scott,
TV series with them.
That's what I'm saying. So
like,
the way that we use it,
we
use it more like as a slur. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
You acted the type
but
of way.
It depends because bad and bougie wasn't necessarily. But yes.
No.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
All of that. Yes, all of that. But Scott, I want to clarify because
no, it's not Gen Z at all.
The entire point of me doing this is that a couple weeks ago I mentioned all of the ways that culture has been altered and robbed from Black people in this culture, in this country. And one of them is how they made it almost impossible for us to learn and then criticized us for not speaking the Queen's English, even though they were no longer speaking the Queen's
English at all, right?
And then eventually they co-opted our language, and now they're saying shit like it's Gen Z speak.
Right.
None of this shit is Gen Z speak.
But see,
maybe one or two.
You think this is what we talked about before? We were talking about what appropriation actually is.
Right.
This
is what the fuck appropriation.
Yeah. When a certain practice is done by certain people that is ridiculed by the larger society, and they're actually penalized for these things. All of a sudden, for these things to become fashionable, and the very group of people that criticize them now make money off of it.
They done that with twerking. They done that with bonnets. They done that with a lot of our shit.
And no, Scott, the vast majority of things on this quiz are not going to be Gen Z.
Scott says it also, but Scott, it's not from the United States,
right? Right.
That have a lot to do with it too.
True.
So again, they were going to go with fancy. I get it. Because again, bad and bougie, blah, 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 blah. Cloud. Guess the definition of cloud. Now, again, see, now this is the perfect example. This is a newer slang term. It's not that new, but it's a newer slang term. Yeah. So
and they didn't even change it all that much from the they didn't really change that all that much.
All right, what else? Yeet. Again, yeet is a new word.
Nope, that's new.
That's absolutely new word.
That's new.
Without a question.
We wasn't
Like I
using
said,
that shit.
some of these are going to be newer. Yes,
right.
100%.
This is definitely some Gen Z shit. It's thorough.
Now, sus again.
Suspect.
That ain't even really that.
We're big
Mike.
We've been saying that.
Where Mike
Yeah.
So, and here's the other thing. What people like, whoever made this article, something that they don't understand is sometimes slang by shortening a word isn't really slang.
Right.
Absolutely. It's really just shortening a word. Like,
that's it. That's all it is. Yeah.
But it is what it is. What else? What is Gen Z's definition of fire?
Me, bitches.
I can almost guarantee
you
that is a hit and a miss.
I know what you're going to say too.
No, it's a hit and a miss.
That's not what Gen Z think.
No, I don't think. I'm fairly certain that the number of Gen Zers among that crowd are few and far between. Warm.
Cool.
And here's the thing.
That's crazy.
Fucking word cool, but
right, that's crazy.
Like fire doesn't mean cool. I mean, not even like what I say, yo, that's just fire. I'm not saying, yo, that's just cool. Like it's dope. Like,
no,
it's
more than that.
It's more than dope.
But it's more than cool. It's
right.
Yeah.
Dope.
Does anybody know what TFW stands for?
I know WCF is what the fuck, and TFW. I damn TFW.
I don't know this what.
I think so.
I don't know this one.
Me
okay, let's see the options.
I know what it means.
Friend one, try feeling weird. That feeling win. It's probably that feeling win.
Yeah.
The fun way.
It says the feel win that face. That okay. All right. Well, cool. Y'all can have that. I won't be saying that anytime soon.
No, it's not. What does savage mean?
Like
big
you
palm, high root.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. like you do some shit that's like yo, that nigga like he wild. He wilding.
Shut up, Nabon.
Dirty. Well, or harsh. But how I use because I would use dirty as the same as
what is a squad? Bomb squad, wasn't it? Bomb squad, wasn't it?
Come on, bro.
That
is not no Gen Z. Bomb,
no,
the Bomb Squad with Hank Shockley and Chuck D. Come on, man. We
like I'm just. That. Oh, all right. Squad up.
Yeah, group of friends. Yeah,
that's not a thing. Like squad up is not a thing.
Right. I guess not.
Little Wayne even said squadron. Come on,
bro. Like these aren't real. Okay,
yeah,
my bad.
This is that shit.
My bad.
Exactly. You know, boo. Right.
Have you ever heard the term salty?
Tombstone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't have the right answer.
Oh,
the answer on here is tomb. Like I don't. The answer is tomb, but I get where they're going with it. But see if you. Oh,
tomb.
Yo, I hate everybody. I hate everybody. Like I hate all of you.
Yo! The question was, what is trolling?
Yo! Are we gonna get another one? Tomb. Oh, well, actually,
definitely not low. Tomb is not low. Tomb is never low. Fuck out of here, no.
No, that's Thor's brother.
Shut up, nigga.
Okay,
low-key,
Tomb.
Low key, yeah, right. Low key. That's Gen Z's.
Nah, we've been saying low key, like discreet.
Yeah, we've been saying that. Like
high key.
Yeah, you loud, you out there. The opposite of low key, but it gets like.
Why would they even put these next to each other?
I don't know.
Because they dumb.
Trying to be the best. I guess trying to be the best, top notch. That's the same thing. Well, trying makes it different.
I don't know which one.
Very important.
Because when I say high key, like nigga, you doing too much.
Oops. Either way. Clap back.
Hold
up. Stop.
Right. Come on, bro. Shout somebody good job. Shit. Fuck out of here.
Come on, man. We're gonna clap back, yo.
But we kind of made it differently though. Well, that song meant it differently.
No,
interchangeable.
Kinda, but no.
Yeah.
It's still.
I'm just saying he was talking about guns, but he was also talking about 52.
Yeah. But again, 2003, blood in my eye. Now, I don't remember the first year for Gen Z, but I'm pretty sure they were born. No, I'm pretty sure they were born when the song came out, but
I hate Mike. Mike said
yo,
Jesus.
That's why.
That's not even clapping back. That's just giving them the clap.
Come on, yo.
Suck my head.
No.
Phrasing.
No, we are not doing that.
So it's not. It's shaking my head.
Quacking. I don't know what this is. Quaking.
That's quake.
Quake.
I don't know.
The nigga on the oatmeal box.
No.
Yo, you are the dumbest nigga alive.
What is it? What is quaking? What is
I have
like
no
shaking?
idea.
I don't
know.
Someone who can't sit still, like earthquake.
That's what we're going with.
Insane. Yeah. It's probably insane.
It's not.
Which one, nigga? What do we?
I bet it's someone who can't sit still.
Yo, Scott said orgasms.
Which
one are we going with, nigga?
I think it's insane.
We can go with insane, but that's not what I want to.
Surprise.
How?
Yeah, how?
You should have read the explanation.
Nah, fuck.
Why they decide
Hype Beast. All right, sure. I'll give that to Gen Z.
Yeah, that's this.
I'll give that to Gen Z.
Yeah.
It is trendy. Yeah, I know that GOAT.
Greatest ogre at
yo, literally LL Cool J gave us that. Yo.
Greatest ogre at Truling. Tomb. Got it. Oh, it's not that? Oh.
What is ship? I don't know.
It's it's when when I be sending the comic books out.
No, people that yeah, I don't know. Wait, is this a
no? Oh shit! What? In the early
relationship?
2000s?
Oh, come on.
Okay, yeah. Nobody was saying that shit like that though. Like, we wasn't saying.
I don't remember anybody saying that.
I don't fucking know. Hit me up.
Yeah.
Like I just
hit me up.
Hit my uterus.
Go.
That is not the words of that song. It's just not the words of the song. What does no cap mean?
That means
no
I don't usually wear a hat.
All right, y'all. Drip.
Clothes, like your clothes is good. You just
you're green clothes.
You're droving.
Look a style.
What does it mean when something hits different? Okay.
Literally what it says.
Yeah.
Like the fuck.
When something has a severe effect. That's whatever.
I don't like that explanation.
Me neither.
No, it is. Hey, listen. This is clearly not our thing.
Right.
So, who is the main character?
Me, niggas.
Okay. I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
See, I'm hip.
Which is ironic because that's just what I just did.
Literally every episode.
Yo,
come on, man. We not doing that, yo.
Bet? No, they ain't make a bet. Fuck
bet,
that.
Yo.
Fuck that. Been using that since legit.
Bet?
Fuck out of here. That's why we say bet that up. Like we
didn't even say all those are extra words than what we.
No, I'm just saying
bet.
Like bet that up is just like the same thing as bet. It just
I know.
What is going on here? I just don't.
Hold up, losing something, putting money. Nah, bet is like yeah, I bet. Like
it's that first one. Some of these explanations,
the lines are
really
cool. I'm down. Yeah, that works. But cool.
What is skirt?
Oh, like speeding off. I'm a skirt. Oh no, move to the side or some shit.
Slang way to spell skirt.
Ass.
Nigga, what?
Ass.
Yeah. Onomatopoeia of tire skirts screeching. Yeah.
I mean, it is, but is that what they?
That is.
I mean, yes, it absolutely is. But
that's what it is. But is that what it is here?
Yeah, I'm telling you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then it's not fucking slang. What are we?
Hey, my nigga, I didn't make the test.
I know.
You ain't mad at me, nigga.
I'm just saying, yo, what does it mean when someone understood the assignment? All right, yes, that is newer. That is newer.
Yeah, but to know what they were doing.
Term used to be referred to a nerd when someone who's really successful at a test, someone who's really smart, someone who was really good at grades in school.
Yeah.
No, it's clearly not school. Like it wouldn't be slang that. What someone says say less.
We better say less. Yo, fuck out and suck my dick. Listen. Come on, man.
Come on.
When something slaps.
See this hand here? Fuck out of here.
All right, we're almost there. What's a vibe? Eddie's checked out.
Yeah, he walked away and shit.
You heard something got canceled. What does this mean? Nothing, actually.
Right. But you can also say another definition for it could be freedom of association. I don't fuck with you.
Or consequences.
Consequence. It's consequence culture.
So that's not slang again, by the way. That's another thing that's not slang.
Yeah.
When someone types the letter W, what are they trying to say? When? I don't.
Yeah, it's when.
Yeah,
the vast majority of people. Whatever.
Wait, what is it? The vast majority of people what?
You more likely see L's than you see W's. Like people generally aren't going to put the W up.
I've seen W's, but you're right. I usually see the L's.
Yeah.
Usually L's.
What is a snack?
You know what?
Not
snack
YouTube.
Is.
No, not
Tunos. Tunos.
No, Tunes can't answer this question.
That's why. That's why I tell women I can't take them to the movie theater. You know why? Because I always get thrown out. Because when I bring in a snack,
that's
y'all niggas know what a snack is. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Yeah, that one.
I don't even like that, to be honest.
Shut up.
Like it's in the same. But you know, y'all niggas.
It's in the same vicinity.
Yeah.
Something being camp means that it's.
I don't know.
It's like the old.
No, this can't be. It can't be that, yo. It can't be that.
It's like the old Scooby-Doo episodes.
Something odd and tacky that it becomes cool. That's the definition that you're using.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. See?
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you. Like,
so again, not Gen Z.
Campy. Again,
what did they create?
If someone tells you take several seats, all right, that is newer.
That's newer.
That is newer.
But I've been saying it for a while. But it's
well, sure.
Stay in your lane.
Literally sit down.
Stay in your lane. Over there.
They think you done.
Are we going with doing too much, or they want
you to leave them alone? It could be like you're.
It could
I
be
think you're doing
literally
too
sit
much.
down because you're doing too much.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yo, I didn't even do that on purpose. Yo, I didn't even do that on purpose.
It's too late now.
This life of vows, this life of vows.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
I swear.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Hey, that was a shot at Drake. Holy shit. I just realized that.
What does it mean when someone or something is living rent free? Again, that's not.
That ain't new either.
Like in your
That
head.
ain't new either. That's not new at all.
When you're obsessed with something, someone that can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
They're literally living for free without having to pay
some
rent.
niggas do.
Don't hate on them.
A young person just told you I'm dead. What do they mean?
Yo,
Again, I don't think
it's
that's
so
the right Gen
and
Z.
it's not. It's not.
They're the opposite of what was supposed to happen.
Dying laughing. This is it. It's too funny.
They're freaking out about something. Excuse me. No, I'm just playing.
I was going to say it was the opposite.
No, for the people that are listening and not watching, it's that something was so funny they died of laughter. I mean, that's not.
You should be watching though, because
what is the flex?
Yeah, when I do this, you know what I mean. But it is that too. But
I'm pretty sure Funk Master would disagree with you.
Ass. It's kind of a combination of all of those things. Like when you see
the
wrestlers be flexing, like showing off.
It's basically just showing off.
Yeah. Like,
what is a read?
How you know it's not a red?
Hold on, yeah, like because
I know what they're talking about, you asshole.
Read. It's like you know
when
what's
you
going
read
on.
Somebody
like,
for filth.
Yeah, for some bullshit they're doing. They're trying to jux you where you see it.
You're totally Gen Z. No, the fuck I'm not.
Suck my
I'm
dick.
black.
Yeah, period though.
Like
I'm surprised that they have. I'm surprised that they have lit on this shit.
Yeah, no bullshit,
bruh.
No bullshit. That seemed like that should have been on there.
Yeah, that should have.
So yeah, y'all. I be right, I be right, but I'm like, out of all of the claims that I made without having proof immediately on hand on this show, this is the rightest I've ever been. Like, and the crazy thing is, like, when I said it the other week, I hesitated to put it on the list because it's one of those things that in general people might ask you to prove.
Yeah.
And at the time I didn't have like complete demonstrative.
No, I get you.
Hold on, what was the score that we got though?
Hold up. Yo, don't even give a score. It just say you're 55 out of 60.
Oh, we the shit. Fuck that. All the new shit was just new shit that we ain't know. It was new shit.
Yeah. And one of them I just clicked the wrong thing.
And I don't think
we knew what it was, but I clicked the wrong thing.
I don't think it was necessarily words that black people had made up. I think it was like just some new shit new shit.
Well, this is the thing. It's not so much made up a lot of times. It's some of these words already existed in the damn language.
They've been co-opted.
They took and co-opted and made it mean something else because language is fluid.
That's all language ever is.
All language ever is fluid. Like, things change. I guarantee you, if you went back in the time machine 200 years ago, you would not really understand people that claim to be speaking English, right? Because a lot of the shit they saying, you're like, huh? What are you talking about? You know, language is fluid.
His black card is still intact. Facts, though. Ass. R2, all black, everything.
And this is the type of shit that boils my blood.
No, I get it. It's very annoying, irritating, and it just is what it is, bro. And the bad thing is that they'll literally take away the whole origin of where this shit came from, and then tack it on, give it to some other whatever, and that's fine. That's why I always say, man, go where you celebrate and not tolerate.
Yo, they didn't even put turnt in there.
I'm a little surprised about that one.
Yeah, like there's no reason why I would know about that word other than like I got nieces and nephews and I hear like new music and they say that shit. Like,
right.
Yeah, they slack. I want to know who made that fucking
man. Somebody wrote, first of all, that needed a certain amount of blogs written with a certain amount of letters and words in the blog.
Yeah. It was a slow week for them. Shit.
Right. Yo, Uncle said, jolly up the brothers, my good man. What the fuck are you talking about? And that's English. That's English from back then.
What in the blue blazes are you talking about, Paul?
Let's start using more Anglo-Saxon slang, like blue blazes. What in the blue blazes?
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
That's an old.
No one does. It's provocative,
right?
No,
yo, that was ass.
Watch the throne.
That was ass. But it's just, I don't know, bro. Like I said, they will take, and then they'll let a certain amount of years go by, and then that's a genuine.
Not only that
thing, yo. Like
before they take it, they shit on it.
Yeah,
that's the point.
Yeah,
right?
That's the point.
Yeah.
They shit all over it. They say you ignorant for like the twerking thing is a perfect example of that.
Yes,
like they were literally shaming these black girls out.
As soon as the white girls to learn how to do it, everybody's like, "Oh damn, they do it better."
Point of order, sir.
I knew this was coming.
I would argue that they've never actually learned how to do it.
I knew that.
No, I'm just saying for internet. People want to say,
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. So I'm like, hey.
Yo, it's just
because it's like going back to what you were saying, what we were talking about before with the did we talk about it on the pod Where the dude said, "Oh, there's no white girl that looks. There's no black girl that. There's no white girl."
No, I didn't. It wasn't on the part. But go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I ain't gonna talk about it. Fuck it.
No, go ahead, nigga. I said it. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so James was saying that somebody posted that there's no white girl that looks
There's
better.
No white girl that looks better
than a black girl. Yeah,
any black girl.
Yeah, than any black girl. And I'm just
That's
like,
ridiculous.
You're wilding.
I understand what you're saying, and I'm rocking, but you're wrong.
It's a ridiculous. Overall, it's ridiculous. It's
right.
Dumb.
It's not true.
Even from the standpoint
of solidarity,
that beauty is subjective.
Right.
It's a stupid statement to make.
Demonstrably false.
Yeah, like
even if you like the pro-black is a pro-black, still is not.
Nah, nigga, because you can lie to yourself.
That's all.
Yeah,
no, yeah, you can't.
Niggas lie every day, B.
I'm not one to do that for me.
Niggas lie every day, B.
So with the whole shit with the twerking thing, I'm just like, I seen these white girls. I'm like, it's cool. You know what I mean? I like to see geeks clapped. But I just like
are they clapping though?
Hold up, sir.
All I'm saying is, I find it funny that it wasn't cool when black girls were doing it.
Oh no! Not only it wasn't even that it wasn't cool. It was ignorant.
Yeah,
it was. They said some of the worst shit ever about black women twerking. Some of the worst shit ever.
I've literally seen a thread where somebody's like, twerking alone is cringy. I'm like, fam, like you don't like to see yeeks clapping? I'm like, that's fine. Maybe you don't. But out of everybody else on this thread, you sound like the weirdo, not us.
Yeah. I just like I said, man, it's the weirdest thing, but it should also be expected because if you look at it, the people they consider to be the dregs of humanity, they already place moral judgments on these people. So anything you do that they don't do, they're going to call it deplorable. It's this, it's that, another. The moment that shit becomes somebody else finds value in it outside of that group that invented it, and then they find some way to market it, and it becomes cool as shit, because you're the dregs of humanity, you couldn't have possibly came up with this cool shit.
Fuck out of here.
You couldn't have possibly came up with it. You one of the dregs. You the lowest of the low. To quote the Bible, can anything good come from Nazareth? Right. That is that sort of thing. But with Jesus from Nazareth, can anything good come from Nazareth? SBJ from Emerson Village.
I mean, hold on. They got a point.
I mean, to be fair,
they got a point with that one. I ain't gonna hold you. They got a point.
Quit from Miami.
Emerson Village is a little.
Anything good come from
Miami? I mean,
you know what I mean? Huh. Just saying. That's how that shit works, bro. Like if you are the dregs, anything you do, the natural perception to the larger society is you want some bullshit continuously. Everything that comes from you is bullshit, right? But the moment they see value in it.
Whoa. I have a question. Biddy, what does being over-sexual in the club mean?
Depends on what club you're going to.
If it's a country club.
If you're going to a country club.
That's square dancing. So if I ever see somebody break out working at a country club, I'll be like,
you a bit out of pocket for the environment right there.
I'm like, that's different, but I fucked with it.
But if you go into one of these clubs, these discos, ain't none of that. Listen, it be going down.
Yeah,
it be going down. But also largely what is considered, like even with everything else, overly sexual also depends on the times. Because back in the day, you showed your ankles, you were being overly sexual. So it depends on the times, environment, and culture.
Let's keep it a bean. Like even in like the 60s, 50s, and all that, they had way overly sexual dances.
Yeah, bro.
You ain't see how they was dancing? Like they wasn't grinding up on each other.
Yeah, they was.
They want to talk about twerking. Fuck on my face.
They definitely was doing that. But again, if you go to any one of those what do they call them, juke clubs or whatever, juke clubs.
Yeah.
No, they was getting it in.
Come on,
bro.
like, come on, dog.
Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So napalm is dumb, even without lotion. Napalm is dumb. So but nah, bro, it's like attitudes about certain things change as society changes, and sometimes they regress, and then sometimes they move forward. I think we are right now currently in the moment where regression and progression are butting heads.
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now, where you have a segment of the population that has had power for the longest time, the power to be able to create culture. They're butting heads against the people now because we can create culture without you now. Literally just online. We can create culture without those institutions. The church is not informing culture anymore. Government is not informing culture anymore. None of them institutions are informing culture. It's coming from the people. So that's why something can grab and gain steam on a fucking social media platform, and next thing you know, motherfuckers are saying that out in real life. They doing that out in real life. Like, and those two things are butting heads because the older version doesn't want to give up power. But it's kind of like the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Like the older institutions, they're grandfathered in, pardon pun. They have money, they have systemic power on one hand, but then it's the power of the people and the platforms. Because at the end of the day, what everybody's jockeying for is control over the way people think.
What's up, guys?
Because they can control the way you think, they can control the way you behave. So that's what the fight is. The fight has always really been over that. It's always been over controlling how people think, so they control how you behave.
And to be on the right side of history,
what up, Cosmo?
Personally, I want twerking to progress.
All right. That's we've lost the plot.
That will be the show for today. We want to thank everybody for showing up once again and showing out as we continue to indulge in the shenanigans and expose some of the stupidest people alive. Some of the stupidest people alive on the show.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Please do not forget, if you have not already, go subscribe to the Multiworld Entertainment YouTube. And if you haven't done this also yet, go on Spotify and follow the Black Culture Geeks podcast. Go check out my man Jaded Nerd's channel. Go check out Super Sci Guys, Metas, and Mutants. And of course, if you haven't already, I put the link in the description. In the comments a little earlier. Go check out the Majestic Comics Shop.
Yeah,
for your comic book needs. If you have not got issue 0 yet, you want to go do that. Yeah, you want to go do that.
Catch up.
Also, Addy, are you going to be streaming at any point, or are you just too busy with schoolwork and work?
I'm gonna try to make time, but look out for me if I do stream. I'll post it. Just look out for it.
Absolutely. And if you don't know anything about it, maybe you've been missing for a little while, haven't heard us talk about it. SBJ has a new show on the Multiworld Entertainment channel. It's actually not new now, but it might be new to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A deeper dive.
The
shit is super dope. Super dope.
I love the name of your show, bro.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Fucking child.
He's so ass. So for my man SPJ, you and my man Adequate, and for the greater Multiworld Entertainment family, we are out. Peace. Take a